Three, two, one. All right, guys. Sai back here with another video, and in today's video, I will be playing Diva Frog with the Frog Goat. Introduce yourself.
Hello, yeah, I'm Brownneck, and I'm known for playing a lot of different frog decks. And you might have seen me perform in various tournaments this year, or in different online tournaments, whatever, and in real life, like RBT Berlin. So I show my face around the place, and I like making original stuff. And
Yeah,
this deck in particular is my absolute is my baby. This is my deck that I started the format with effectively because I started the format with like Frognarks, the regular Frognarks,
makes
and then
sense.
I eventually modified it to make a version that I wanted. So this is one of the first ones I ever made.
So everybody probably knows you already, but this deck is like I was saying this before we started the video. I've never played against this deck. I'm like pretty sure I've definitely never played it, so it's gonna be really fun to play. Let's talk about the list a little bit. And also, he's being modest about his tournaments. He was in the World Championship, and he did pretty well, at least to me. You know, someone who doesn't play competitively. But let's talk about the deck and your choices. There's three, I say four cards in the deck that really stand out to me, and that is number one, the two extra alloy that you play, because most frog decks are only on one, and that's like I don't even know if some frog decks have it. And then the other one is Mermaid Archer, and obviously we have extra copies of Econ. Would you mind explaining the extra copies of certain cards that a lot of people wouldn't play at three?
Yeah, okay, so I suppose like to bring it back to the fundamentals of this deck and where it came from. I was looking around the card pool at the time, around 2019, 2018, I think actually, and I was looking at all the frogs and how they worked together with lots of cards. And I was looking at the original Frognark deck, the pure one with like 10 monarchs in it, and all this kind of stuff.
Yep.
And the Soul Exchange, Enemy Controller, Battle Fader, that kind of list, which I'm sure a lot of people have seen. It's kind of a list that people would start the format with, which is what I did. But I felt that like there was probably more that I could be doing with it. And I looked into cards that had synergy with the frogs themselves. So of course, a lot of people at the time were like, "Oh yeah, Pot of Avarice, Moray of Greed, Salvage." So they suggested that to me. So I looked at those cards and I thought, okay, well, what can I also use with those cards that would also be like water monsters that I can summon, that I can recycle, that I can use for card advantage, that I can use to make threats with, like whatever. Like, what is there in the card pool? And I looked at all of the level or the 1500 or less water monsters in the format,
Yep.
and I came across Diva Deep Sea Diva, and I was just like, oh my god, it's a three in this format. Like, it's not even limited or whatever. People don't even use this. Like, what the hell?
I mean, yeah,
And I know
everybody
people
who
now.
plays later formats knows that this card became a problem in so many FTKs and so many just like combo decks in general. The fact that it's a three in Edison, the only reason it's not even a little better is just because your target is Spined Gilman. Like it doesn't have a target that has an on summon effect, sadly. But like Deep Sea Diva is a absolutely correct card. Obviously, Diva Hero is like what most people know it for, but the card is just completely unfair. Same with Salvage, like this is the first deck I've seen that has Salvage plus Diva, and I'm kind of putting it together while you have Mermaid Archer now. But this combo is cool. I just noticed this, but this combo is awesome. But continue what you were saying.
Yeah, yeah. Like you've played a lot of progression series, you were saying, right? So I'm
Yeah,
sure you've been in formats where Diva is actually like really incredible, right?
yeah. It's just always it's usually whatever you want because later in the game, obviously it's not the case in Edison. Everybody has looked at every single sea serpent that exists and they've realized that there's none in Edison that actually do anything on summon. But if there was, it would be an even crazier card. Because later on, there's I'm trying to think of the name. It's like it's a botanical card that does something on summon. It like adds a card to your hand, and like Diva already goes
Neptibus.
plus.
It's Neptibus, and there's something else. Forget. There's some cool sea serpents that came out later, but at least for this format, there's just Diva, Archer, and Gilman. And for this deck, that is more than plenty. Um, I was playing Moray for the longest time, so this year I've been experimenting with different ways to not use Moray of Greed, which is the one that you've played in the Frog Winter Kill deck that you were
Yeah.
using on the channel.
Yep.
So I've been trying to see what it can do with um, with hands that have a bunch of water monsters in them. What other cards can I use to I don't have to shuffle them away. I can actually just use them to win the game with some other card. So I have a lot of cards like that here in this case. So say my hand is like a pile of just water junk that you would think is like not a winnable hand. Let's say Swap Frog, Dupe Frog, Treeborn Frog, Galeman, Flip Flop Frog, whatever is your hand.
Sounds pretty dead
Plus
to
some
me.
other card. Sounds pretty dead. But what we're going to be trying to do today is with those kinds of hands, and that's worst case scenario. Like there are
Yeah,
much better hands than
obviously.
that,
You
but
you always
a lot
want
of
to have at
times,
least one trap in a deck like this so that you can feign that you're gonna like play with your Treeborn. So like you always want to have one trap is like the ideal. One trap that you can
yeah, absolutely.
use.
I
But
totally agree. Yeah, that's a lot of the reason why the ratios are like the way that you see them
yeah, yeah.
on screen right now. It's
I
totally
like
yeah,
the ratio. I also think people have started adapting this two Raigeki Break, one Phoenix Blast, or sometimes two Wing Blast, one Raigeki Break, and I think it's the way you should do it. I think too many discard traps usually isn't good. But I like this
yeah.
ratio.
So I'm not totally sold on the Phoenix Wing just yet. What I'm actually doing today is some of the cards that you'll see here are like for testing purposes because I have a major tournament coming up in 2 weeks. So I'm
That's
looking
what the
forward to
channel's
testing those things.
for. I
Exactly.
I saw the Scapegoat. This is a card that a lot of people would love to play in their frog decks, but they think it's a brick in certain times. But
Yeah.
I think it's like the upside of Scapegoat is crazy. It can keep you alive. It's only really bad in like two matchups, and it like sometimes just makes your substitute go even more crazy than normal. I think it's a crazy
Yeah,
card.
it does. And in particular in this deck, it has some extra functions, which is to say that because we have tuners that
True.
um we have tuners in hand like all the time with Diva, recycling it with salvage and that kind of thing. So using the tokens for synchros comes up a lot. Also, the three enemy controllers gives us extra uses for those tokens. And a really funny one that people don't see coming is even if we don't have any frogs or whatever, you can still summon tokens, summon Archer, and equip a token to it, which is really funny.
Oh,
I don't know if
okay.
we've
Now
gone
let
over
me
Archer
read
just yet.
Archer for the first time. Okay, once returned, target a face-up level 3 or lower monster you control. So this can target the token, is what you're saying.
That's right. Yeah, so you can equip a
Okay.
token. It's the same ruling as
Equip that
Relinquish.
target. Only equip one at a
Cool.
time. While equipped with the
Mhm.
monster, this card gains 800. Okay, so it becomes a 2K beater. Okay, I didn't think this guy had an effect. I thought this was like Toon Mermaid Archer. Like that's what I was thinking. Like Toon. I think that's a card. If this card would be destroyed, you can destroy it. Wow, like its effect is actually relevant because you can
It's incredibly good.
because there's only one non-level 3 in your entire, well, okay, two non-level 3s in your entire deck. So this is, I never realized this had a relevant effect. That's actually
Yeah, it's
cool.
kind of like a mini monarch in a way because it's kind of halfway between like a little guy and a monarch in the sense that you use it to equip a treeborn every turn, which protects it, so it can kind of recycle that protection. But also it's a 2K beater that kind of demands a trade in resources in some way. You can kind of beat through their Kalutes and their Honests and their
Yeah.
Rykos and their Icarus,
The
Mirror Force, all
2K
that
is a
stuff.
really good attack stat too. The only thing 2K is really weak against is I guess like Colossal Armory Arm, but like I feel like, you can't really do much about that. Um
Yeah, and we
but
have a lot of different uses for this even just equipping Diva when you have no frogs, that's going to come up a lot. I'm going to show you how that's going to be the case. But I was going to say as well, a lot of the cards that are like the tech cards here are designed for what I was saying. If you have a whole pile of water monsters in your hand and just like one or two traps or whatever, you can absolutely still make that a winning scenario.
do you
It's
think
just
it's
about
made
trading.
your good winning hands worse by trying to like make the deck as good as possible on its brick hands, or do you think this has only helped it? As someone who doesn't
Oh no,
know
like
as much about deck building, I just want to know your opinion on that.
that's the great part is that of course a card like Owie, a card like Torrential, a card like Scapegoat, a card like Enemy Controller, all of those help the best hands even more.
True.
But of course, it's also that you have to be able to ride those total junk hands to victory because also with salvage you're going to be adding even more waters to your hands, so you got to be able to make sure that you're going to be trading effectively with the cards that you want to trade for. So you got to force your opponent to trade their real cards for your junk cards basically, and that's why this deck is challenging, but it's really really rewarding. And of course there's some aspects of this deck that really have allowed me to get to the top of the ladder actually. I mean, not the very top of the ladder, but I think today I was third on the ladder. Right now if you check I'm probably like fifth or something. I mean, I've done a lot of cool things with this year.
Yeah, I mean, okay, let's get into what I've wanted to talk about the whole time because I don't know if these are just like cards you want to put in or don't know, or if this is like actually a side deck. But tell me
Hmm.
about the side deck because it looks cool. Me personally, I'm a fan of Dragon Ice. This card I tried to make work in Dragons before because it's a level 5, and it's just a guy you can special summon. Like this card just looks good to me. Tell me about some of the cards in the side deck though.
I think I'll start with the easiest ones, and I'll move on to more the ones that require more explanation.
That
So I
makes
guess
sense.
Dust Shoot is just kind of obvious. Let's knock that one off. Dust Shoot is just for frogs and light sworn. I guess those kinds of combo decks. I don't like it in the main typically, and especially because I have triple AoE in the main, it's a bit redundant.
Yep.
But I like just having it in the sides. It's just I don't feel it's like necessarily even like a staple inside either, but it's just it fills the space quite well. And if I was to find something else for those matchups that I also wanted to play, I would cut it, but it's good, so I'm keeping it there.
All right.
What else is really easy to explain is the crows. I like the crows. It's something that I typically side in for value. Today we're going to have some extra other options for value that I want to test, but I mean, I've been playing three crows against values for like most of my career, and I just stand by that. I think it's really good. But also this year with the rise of combo decks like Gigavise and Frog Winter and Kill, which have a lot of ways that you can crow them on the supervised
Yep.
survive or on the fishborg or on the avarice, all
every
these kind of things.
time every time I make a deck, it always has the problem of like I'm trying to do some really cool thing, and then the problem with those types of decks is that you can't side very well. And every time I'm reminded why DD Crow is just the best side deck card because it's like, wow, if I had a DD Crow, none of this would be possible. I always am reminded of the fact that DD Crow is just so strong. I
Yeah,
just saw an
and unique.
incidental like synergy with Consecrated Light and the Mermaid Archer. Like if you were trying to tribute over a Caius, you might get rid of one of your Caiuses if you side in a Consecrated Light. I don't know, but that's pretty cool. You could equip your with your Archer. This I doubt it's ever come up, but it's a cool little synergy to turn it off.
Um, Technically, you could. Now, in Edison rulings, you can just tribute the consecrated light for Caius anyway.
Well, don't you
It
have to
works.
set it?
Sorry.
I thought you had to set it over it.
In some Konami real life tournaments, they have ruled it that way, but online, you're going to find the opposite rule. So,
You're like lagging a
the
little bit.
synergy.
Um,
What are you saying?
you're good now. You're good now. You were lagging a little bit. I didn't know
Oh, okay,
that
okay.
though. That's something I didn't know. So like on Dueling Book, if you just tribute over Consecrated Light, you can banish with Caius.
Yeah, that's right. So if you want to use your Caius and you got the consecrated light, then you can distribute it,
I
and
didn't know
that
that.
comes up a lot mostly because mostly it's kind of a bad thing actually because it means that they get to brain control your consecrated light and tribute it for the Scirocco. So that's
Yeah.
actually normally the way that comes up. But anyway, the real synergy with consecrated light in this deck is the fact that you get to summon it with 1 for 1. So that's why I have one copy there.
Oh, okay. Yes, I've never. Usually 1 for 1 decks don't play Consecrated, but this makes sense. I'm surprised no one's done this yet. Like you don't see Consecrated inside decks for frogs at all, really, right?
Mm.
Is that a crazy
Yeah,
thing to
because
say? Like I don't think they
yeah,
ever
no,
play
you're
it.
totally right. It's very rare, and there are good reasons for that, which is to say, for example, a lot of the ways that people side against frogs, especially as a deck like Black Wings, would be to side in deck devastation virus and to side in Dynas, for example. So both of those are cards that eat that card for breakfast. So typically people just see that and they say, oh well, that means I'm not going to side it. Not a good idea, whatever.
Yeah.
Um, Thing is though, I having tried it a lot, it has won me way more games than it has lost. And that comes down a lot to the way that you choose to play this card, as well as the way that you've built your deck around this card.
I
So let
guess
me explain.
oh, yeah. Explain what you're gonna say, but in my head, I'm thinking you have like 6 good ways to defend it. I guess 7 if you count Mirror Force. You have like 7 good
Yes,
ways to defend it. That's in my head, but explain yourself.
exactly. No, you nailed it. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, especially because, like I was saying, the Dyna is a big one. So I have obviously the owies, the mirror force, the discard traps, the enemy controllers, the whatever. Like, there's a lot of different ways. Obviously, there's also dupe frog to protect it from that. There's a few ways you can play around the Dyna, but mostly it's just a case of you're going to be trading back and forth. They're going to be summoning Designer pretty early in the game a lot of the time, or the mid game,
Yeah.
and you're going to be saving the Consecrated Light for as late as you absolutely possibly can. You want to make sure that they've used their Icarus, they've used their deck dev, they used their whatever, like in the early game, and then you can randomly top deck a 1 for 1, sit on the Consecrated Light for a couple turns, accumulate value, trade your Unifrogs into their back row while they're locked down, all this kind of stuff. That's the typical way that Consecrated Light plays its role against that Blackwing deck post side. And it's a real big help for me. I just actually think, well, I don't know, it does its job really well, and it's helped me win games. And cards that help me win games tend to stay in the list.
I see that MST is in the side instead of the main. Does that ever really hurt you against oppression? Obviously, like you, I don't know if you sided into like birds and stuff, but like, does that ever hurt you? You think by keeping it in the side?
So there's two questions there, I suppose. One is MST as a card in this deck, and then the second one is the issue of oppression. So I guess MST in general in this list is also something. It's kind of in the same way as Moray. I was trying to look at the issue of what happens if you have a whole hand that is just piled with water monsters that look like junk.
Yeah.
How can you win those games? And a lot of times I found if I had a hand like that and I had MST, or if I top deck MST, it was not really helping me at all.
Okay.
And I found that once I cut MST, put it on the side, and I was drawing cards that dealt with monsters instead, or which created more threats instead, then I was actually really closing out those games a lot easier. And MST is on the side. It's definitely a good card, especially versus Blackwings. Especially if they bring in masks or something specific like that against you, then there's no harm bringing in the MST. But it's not a card that I'm totally dependent on. And Unifrog's in the main. We're recycling the Unifrog with salvages. We have the Owie as well. That also sometimes acts as like a way to get rid of annoying cards in their hand, like Whirlwind and stuff like that. So it's not like we're defenseless against back row. And also, I just find that when we're facing down threats or we want to create our own threats, a card like MST is not always solving our problems.
I think
But
that's
the other
true.
thing is like oppression, like you're saying. What are you saying?
No, I think that's true. What you're saying. Continue.
Oh, sure. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, oppression is a really interesting case because what I actually love about oppression, and I think we'll see it today. I'm quite sure that when we face Black Wings on the ladder, sometimes when we're facing Lightsworns on the
I
ladder,
should let you know.
they're
Don't get too excited. I rarely play against Blackwings. It's value is what value and Lightsworn are what rule the dueling book streets for the most part. Maybe when if you're higher rated, this isn't the case, but I'm pretty sure that that value and Lightsworn are what most people play on dueling book. But I hope so.
okay.
I hope to because getting good matchups is good. Like just seeing
Hmm.
the big three, but it's really weird because like every time I play against Value on the ladder, I usually win against Value. Even when I'm like playing weird decks or anything, I always feel like I'm winning against Value because it's more fragile than the other lists. Even though I think it's the best
Hmm.
deck in the format, I don't know. Like it's just me as a person. I feel like I draw better against that deck. Um,
Hmm.
but
So
Blackwings
yeah, those
is
are all decks that.
terrible, terrible deck.
What was it?
I was just saying Blackwings, I just hate it because they main oppression most of the time, and that card eats most of the decks up I play, and I think it eats up most of the fun decks in the format. But uh, foolish in the side deck, I don't get that one.
Um. Oh, foolish. Yeah. So that's going to be in this little package that's for value. I was saying. Oh, I was going to say something about oppression, which
Oh
is
yeah,
that
say it about oppression. My bad.
yeah, is that yeah, so all the decks you mentioned, like the Value, Blackwing, Lightsworn, those are all decks that can and very often do side oppression against me. And what
Yep.
I like, actually, surprisingly, you look at a list like mine and you'd say, okay, I got Divas, I got Substitutes, I got 1 for 1, I got Salvage to recycle all the Divas and Substitutes and stuff. Oh yeah, okay. Oppression, that's gonna nuke this deck. There's no chance I'm
That's
gonna
in my head. That's in my head. I because in
Mm.
my head I only see three ways for us to add it. Well, technically four, but yeah, I see
Mhm.
four ways to add it. Apart from Unifrog, but getting to Unifrog with an oppression up would be impossible. I feel like. But yeah, see what you're gonna say.
Mhm. But what's really great is that oftentimes I will actually literally just walk into the oppression deliberately.
Really?
And for example, I'll tribute something with a substitute. I'll normal summon a diva, activate effect. And what I want them to do is activate that oppression. Because I want to set up a situation where I'm able to not have to fear Dark Arm Dragon. I don't have to fear Return. I don't have to fear Blizzard. I don't have to fear all these cards, whatever. Judgment Dragon, if it's against Lightsworns, all these kinds of things. It shuts down a lot of their options. It means that I only have to worry about a limited number of things.
You're not
It also
wrong.
means,
You're not wrong.
yeah, yeah, totally. And what it means is that there's a certain stat level that they're typically not going to be able to get past. If you're under oppression and they have an empty field right now, for example, say I took their monster with enemy controllers, say I use Mirror Force, say I use Torrential, say I use
Yeah,
whatever, they
empty
have to
field.
start from scratch. They're under oppression. In that case, they're going to have a really, really, really hard time getting under or getting over a set substitute, a set Dupe Frog, especially an archer that is equipped with a Treeborn. That's 2,000 attack.
You're
That's
not
actually
wrong.
really hard
This
to deal with.
you really like you're encapsulating it well because most of these decks without special summoning aren't getting over 2000. That's why the frog defense stat is so good of 2000. Not to mention I play my favorite deck in the format's Twilight. I think it's the most fun deck to play. I like milling, right? And I
Hmm.
always see in the side deck of Twilight because I'm newer to Edison format. I see oppression in the side. I'm like, okay, I can see how this is good in certain matchups, but if I have to flip this before I get my JD, how am I gonna win the game? Like Lila is not good enough to win by herself, and majority of the time. So like, how am I winning without my JD? And most of the time, it literally comes to having to get rid of my own back row with an MST or a heavy. Like once you have your own oppression up, you're trying to get out of it yourself. It feels like because even like Vayu and Blackwing, they have special summons they must do. Like like Blizzard
Hmm.
saves the Blackwing deck so often. There's so many times you're back in the game and then the Blizzard is what saves them. Obviously they can't do that with
Hmm.
oppression. Now when they start signing those
Yep.
cards out for oppression, it changes things, but that means they don't even have those, right? Like I don't know. You're
Yeah,
definitely
exactly.
right though. I agree completely.
Hmm. Yeah, and so then in that case, like you'll get salvage, and suddenly you bring back like an archer plus a dupe frog, and they're like, oh crap, well that's a lot of things for me to have to get rid of under oppression. So like you're saying, like sometimes they actually you'll find that they'll be like Raikoing their own oppression to try and get out of it. So it's funny. It doesn't hurt me as much as it hurts them, and obviously Aoi as well really hurts them under oppression. So yeah, there's a lot of ways.
Okay, shiny black seed. I've never seen this in a side deck before, not once.
We got a cool combo with this, and I feel like I almost don't even want to spoil it too much because I might
Oh,
even talk about the
that
cards
sounds good to
individually.
me. That sounds good to me.
Mm.
Okay, Arm Sea
Yeah,
Hunter
full
then.
trail is involved with that. This I'll say is about this is we got some synergies with this card, and maybe the viewers at home can try and look at this list and try and work it out before we demonstrate it. Hopefully, because I'm going to be trying to demonstrate it versus Vayu in particular. And I'll tell you, at where I am in the ladder, I'm like top 5 for the past couple weeks,
Mm-hmm.
and I've only faced one single Vayu player the entire like 2 weeks, and I've been
Wow,
trying to
that's
face
different
Vayu
from what I've
players that
been
want to
playing.
practice against them.
That's different from what I've been
Yeah,
doing. Is this a part of the combo too,
totally.
the Sea Hunter?
The Sea Hunter is just a kind of generically good card against like Vayu, against Lightsworn, against I might side one
Ooh,
against
why
Blackwings. I'll
why
try and
is it
test
good
that out.
against Lightsworn? I just want
It's
to
really
ask.
good because you summon the Treeborn back, so that activates the rest of its effects. What that means is you're going to be able to walk over anything you want. You can walk over a Raikou, it'll be negated, so they get no effects from it. You can walk
True.
over an Arcus, no effects, they'll be negated.
Wait, so
You
this
can walk
negates
over.
Raiko's flip effect? Negate the effect of that
That's right.
monster after
Yep.
damage calc. Okay. Okay, I
Yep.
see the part
You
that
can
matters
also
there.
walk over You can walk over stuff like Necrogardna and Plague Spreader, and that means that they will be permanently negated in the graveyard.
Necrogarna and Plague. That's important. I always sometimes I'll hold on to my Necros too long and they just randomly have a sided in Kaiku and it's like wow I just lost. Like I all my
Hmm.
graveyard I've been setting up is now gone. I guess the last card is Creature Swap. I saw this happen at Worlds. I'm pretty sure, so I might be spoiling here. But you sided this in the Glad matchup and you stole their Heraclinos in what I think is probably the best replay I've seen. He was awesome. Let's just say that.
Yeah,
Explain yourself
that's a
on the
moment I'll
Creature
never forget.
Swap.
Creature Swap is just a generically good card in this deck in general, and it does fit into that overarching theory of what we were talking about. Like, how do you win with hands that are just full of little water monsters? Well, by giving them to the opponent and taking their big guys and just
Makes
running
sense
with
to
that.
me. That idea is the most easy thing to understand. Give them a
Hmm.
Treeborn or a swap. Give yourself their big guy. Because like it was insane the cards you had to pull off the combo in the world's match. But basically, what he did was he had like 4 or 5 cards in hand, and it was like three or four spells and a monster effect. And the last card he ended up using was Creature Swap after making the other guy negate three or four times. And then he just stole the Heraclinos. And obviously, frogs are going to have a way to get cards in their hand faster with stuff like salvage and whatnot. Like, he ended up having more cards in hand after he stole the Heraclinos to negate with than the other guy ended up using. Like, imagine if Heraclinos were a card in frogs. It would not be fair. Like, it's just a cool concept. Do you cite it in other matchups? Because obviously you cited it in that game.
Yeah, it's great against gladiators, but also it's good against blackwings. I like it because it typically, I mean, if it forces out their Icarus, that's great because that's a two for
Yeah,
one.
sure.
Just there are two cards from my Treeborn plus a creature swap. I like it for just taking Dynas as well. Like sometimes that comes up where like the
Yeah, that
best way to
makes
get rid of the Dyna
sense.
is just to take it. And then also against frogs, taking their Vanity's Fiend is hilarious, and that has happened many, many times. And some other matchups, but mostly those. Yeah, Light Sworns as well is a big one, taking their one
And
guy.
I guess the last matchup in or the last card in the side deck that you could talk about is Transmigration.
Mm,
I imagine this is just like do you side this in against value?
yeah, I'm
It's
gonna be
kind of
citing
a
that against fights again.
it's kind of a weird like thing because a lot of people don't like this card because
Mhm,
essentially this card reads as like double crow, but it's also a trap that you have
mhm.
to set up. It's not, you know, it could stop your own gores. It can do many bad things, but a lot of people don't like this card. But there's certain instances like against Lightsworn, this is the devil. This card is the devil against Lightsworn because they'll go reincarnation, target something, and they will get absolutely owned. Because you can send back two of the cards in their grave, like send back a Necrogarden and send back the card they're targeting. It's just absolutely stupid. But
Yeah,
do you like this
those are all
card,
great examples.
or is this a newer
Yeah,
inclusion for you?
it's a newer conclusion, but I am still loving it. Like every single time that I've drawn it, it's really helped me win the game whenever I cited it in,
Isn't it
which
so
is
weird that
similar
it's at one
to
in this format? Like I just find that weird. Like it doesn't feel like a card that should be at one. I don't think anyone would ever even play two, but it is like really good sometimes. It just feels
well,
weird that
actually,
it's
here's the
at
fun
one.
trivia time. It's actually not because of its power. I'll give you one guess as to why it's limited.
Uh,
Viewer at home, pause the video and see if you can guess.
hmm. Bio would be limited. Nope, I don't know. I try to think of it. I just don't know.
It was because. Do you want me to tell you?
Yeah, yeah. Let's hear it.
So, Transmigration Prophecy can shuffle any two cards from the graveyard to the deck. And what Konami was saying is, oh no, what if someone someday puts three of them in their deck and starts using its effects to shuffle other copies of itself back into the deck? Which is a terrible strategy. That's
Yeah.
not a good idea. But you could technically do it and deck out your opponent. And that's I don't know. That's the
And then
reason.
they released
It's
the
not a good
Ishizu
reason.
monsters and completely lied. So, but that's modern Yu-Gi-Oh for you. The Ishizu monsters do what this card does, but 10 times better, and it's a hand trap while in the grave. Um, that's
That's
enough
true.
about the deck. The extra deck has exactly what I expected. It has the Armory Arm combo, which I'm sure you can actually go into, because I guess you'd have to have a Caius out or scapegoat tokens. Um, let's see if there's anything else spicy. You have a Gothams. Oh, one of the things I'm noticing is that you're not on. I'm not very good at side decking, so I every time I make a side deck, I just put Sidras and I put the Fortress in, because it's two cards to get out of the way, and usually like I don't have like too good of a matchup in the machines. Do you just have a good matchup in the
Mhm.
machines? Is that why you don't care?
Yeah, totally. And
Okay.
also, I think in this case, like mostly, I'm not gonna even lie. I don't even side anything for Machina most of the time. But today we're gonna be siding the Sea Hunters because that's really good against that matchup.
It is. Why is that? Because it doesn't like when I think of it, I think of like them having Machina gear frame and them having gear the bigger one Fortress. Why do you think it's good in that
Mhm.
matchup?
That matchup relies a lot on their set monsters, on their Raikos and their Hamsters and their Dynas and stuff like this.
True.
And it just beats over all of those guys, even into the fortress itself. It protects itself from the fortress, and they can't beat over the Sea Hunter until the little water monster is gone. So they have to beat over the Treeborn first, and then over over the Hunter. So it requires a lot of things for them to go with one-on-one Fortress versus Hunter. They attack over the Hunter. Hunter protects itself, but before doing that, it negates the fortress permanently. So that means that all of its effects are going to be permanently negated, even the ones that activate engrave,
Oh,
the
it
one
says
that's on the field.
battles. It doesn't say if this card attacks.
That's
That's
right.
important. And it includes in the
Hmm.
grave, so it wouldn't even get its destruction effect. Oh my gosh. This card is
Exactly.
the only problem with this card in your deck is that it's not a salvage target, but I'm sure that doesn't matter because you want it to stay on field anyway. Um,
Mm.
let's talk about Dragon Ice.
Oh yeah, that's a cool card. So what you were saying about the Cyber Dragon is because it's for Machina, but also Cyber Dragon is what I thought until very recently was the number one best card against Gladiator Beasts.
I think so too,
And
actually.
right
I think
now,
so too. But
yeah,
continue.
it's extremely good for sure. And a lot of times, like they just you hit them with it after a chariot or something. Your field is open, and then you drop the Cyber Dragon. They're like, oh crap, I couldn't have seen that one coming. But Dragon Ice, I feel, is even better, and there's a few reasons for that. The biggest thing that, or the biggest power play that Gladiator Beasts have this year is the Test Tiger lines with Prisma and with Secutor and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Dragon Ice offers is every time they use Test Tiger to bring something out, say for example, we have a Caius, they normal summon their Gladiator Beast, tag it out with Test Tiger to bring out Murmillo, kill the Caius, they're thinking they're going to be hitting direct. So Chainlink 2 actually, nope, hand trap, Dragon Ice from hand, we're bringing it out in attack mode. Now your Murmillo can't swing, and now we have the field presence. Now we have
This
the
seems
upper hand here.
insane in the Secutor because a lot of people will neg mega for like if you just pass like say you go normal swap frog send treeborn bounce to hand they'll go like
Mhm.
Glad Beast plus Test Tiger to go in a Secutor and do that. If you have Dragon
Mhm.
Ice, like they have to somehow in the matchup because it'll be their first time seeing it. They won't expect it. They're gonna have either Smashing Ground or Shrink, but Shrink doesn't work obviously because Secutor is small. But like I was thinking for some reason, I was like, well, this card's not going to work that well because if they summon at the end of the battle phase, can't they target your Dragon Ice? But if since you're when you said chain it to a Test Tiger and stuff like that, it makes so much more sense. Like yeah,
Mhm.
this card looks insane in a Test Tiger. And do you? I guess you could also use this against Geyseris, right? But I don't know if it'd be as good there. But um,
It's not as good, but what happens is you bring it out after they summon the two guys. So that means that you're going to have some field presence by the time you start your turn, which is really good for
it's also
like
I didn't think of this just now. Sorry to interrupt you. It just came up.
yeah,
This is a
good.
level 5 water that you can just like diva for a black rose like if you're behind
Yes.
that's a
Now
because I was
you're
thinking
thinking.
about the scapegoat earlier and the scapegoat if they ever take a token out you can just go double diva for a black rose which is like it's not exactly where you want to be but like you have salvage so you're fine with wasting a turn with a black rose like if you got the black rose off that'd be good or it would get one of their sweepers like a solemn or something like I feel like that's it's cool that you actually have access to Black Rose in a water deck. Um, not that I don't know if it comes up a lot, but I guess you have access
It
to
can.
it normally with like Gilman and Archer, but you know, other ways.
Yeah. And you're right to make those connections because this deck is all about the connections between all the cards. There's a whole lot of synergies going on that really we're just going to have to see in
Mistworm. I
practice.
think this card's really cool. It doesn't come up very often. Geshelnadon.
Yeah.
This
Hmm.
card can this be triggered by the never mind. I was gonna say could it be triggered by the Archer, but it doesn't go to the grave, so never mind.
Not quite. But a
Did
lot
we
of these
miss
cards that are
anything?
water. Oh, say again?
Did we miss anything about the deck?
Oh, well, I was just going to say that a lot of these cards that I've brought in, like the Dragon Ice, it's not particularly like a card that is for every single deck, but you'll see here that it has a lot of synergy. So of course we got the AoE
True.
that contribute to Dragon Ice whenever we want. Um, in particular, the big core that this deck has is the three enemy controller, three AoE, and they slot together in a whole bunch of different ways. And I guess the best way of putting it is that I mean Fraser put it this way: if you put cards on the board, enemy controller is going to take them all. If you don't put cards on the board, AoE's going to take them all. So you're put in this dilemma as the opponent of you're punished if you do,
Yeah.
punished if you don't.
I'm the one thing I haven't asked yet. I realized I can forget. Is the devil DDV or does salvage actually save you?
It can. So it's a matter of how you play and how you side. For example, Crow can keep the deck dev a little bit less live versus Value, for example. Typically, what you're going to want to do is just use as many of your little guys as soon as you can. Get the subtoad plays out of the way. Get the play stuff like Unifrog plus Dupe to clear the back rows because sometimes they set the deck up before it's live.
Yep, that's
This kind
true.
of
That
thing.
is a big play that they always do. The big thing is
Yeah,
that is sometimes it's an unfair part of Edison, and it's what how Edison's been like treading because like at the start of the format, like I know a little bit about the start of the format. People were playing dragons, and they were playing a lot of fair decks, if you will. Like obviously, Future Fusion 5 dragons isn't a fair action, right? But nowadays we're running 3 alloy, we're running like one or two deck devastation virus, and sometimes value just gets the deck devi in your draw phase. Like they will just activate it in your draw phase because they sent a value in a Sirocco and there's nothing you can do about it. But salvage like saves this deck a little because you'd have nothing to do, but at least this gives you something to do. And a lot of the times like their DDV has to win them the game. So having like something to counteract it matters. Obviously you have to draw the
hmm,
card, but that's true for any deck, I suppose. But we do have a ton of DDV targets. Let's count them. One. These are all 10. So that's 11, 15, 17, 18. We have 18 targets. I'm glad you're not on Trigodia. I don't like Trigodia. I think
yeah,
I might be a Trigodia hater, especially in a deck where you actually do have a lot of unique levels, but you don't have a 4. And 4 is the most common level, obviously. But yeah, I mean, is there anything else we missed? Because I just now saw the DDB thing, which matters for every deck. That card's annoying.
yeah. It does. There's a lot to say about the deck, but also for deck dev specifically, like I was saying, the crows. But we're gonna test out this card, the Shining Black Sea, which is kind of funny. Which means that after they deck dev, they tribute their big synchro for that, and they send this card of ours from the hand to the graveyard, which prevents them from doing it again. So anytime they try to synchro again, they're gonna be met with that insect from the grave, killing their guy. So hopefully that'll help a little bit. We'll
This
find
card's
out.
cool. I've never seen anyone play this in Edison, but I know it's like an actual hand drop later in Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's not as good. But this is cool. I like that we're trying new cool cards like Dragon Ice versus Gladbeast. Sign me up because they're always going for that Secutor play. That is how they win the game is the Secutor play, and this
Yeah,
seems
it's pretty.
perfect to me. Like it actually seems perfect. They clear your board, go for the Secutor play, and then the Sea Hunter, like seeing the cool stuff with that. But I don't think we got much more to say. I think it's time to get in the games. What do you think?
Yeah, we said a lot. One last thing to say is that a lot of our strategy here is going to be around keeping the board presence, making sure that we are able to have stuff that we want to tribute. We want to tribute our water monsters for enemy controller. We want to tribute them for econ. So we're going to manage them as best we can so we can get as much value out of them all.
We're gonna be playing good Yu-Gi-Oh, and that's why Rognak is here because I will be playing bad Yu-Gi-Oh. All right. Um, I don't know if I should cut it. Let's just see if we get a match quick. I could cut it. We've been that was the longest deck profile of all time. 38 minutes long
Yeah.
apparently, but that is fine.
How long is it?
All right, we're here at game one. We're against I think that's Warning CT. He's actually the same rating as me basically, so maybe he's not bad.
You,
Oh,
I
I should
think
have asked you what
given
you
that
go.
we
I should have asked you what you should have went. You just said glue.
I
I
can't
don't know what
see
that means.
the match. Where are we?
What'd you say?
I can't see the match. I'm still in the deck list.
Oh, is it fixed now?
Uh, nope.
Let me try to restart the stream. Minor technical difficulties, guys.
Yeah, we can just edit that out.
I'm not gonna edit it. They get to see the whole package. I usually edit some stuff that goes wrong, but this is fine. Do you see it now?
Let's see. Watch stream. Okay. Oh yeah, we got it. Okay.
All right.
Great.
So we ended up. I was supposed to ask you what you end up going for the RPS. Now it's lagging, of course, because Dueling Book's
I
amazing.
say today, let's just go scissors every single time, no
Okay,
matter
you
what.
would have lost. I always go paper, but luckily I went paper for the first
Okay.
one. We'll listen to you on the next RPS. Yeah, it's just
Okay.
lagging, lag.
That's okay.
Dueling Book
Okay.
being itself like normal. But this guy's the same
Mm-hmm.
rating as me. He's like 720. How much rating are you at number three? Like I don't know how high the rating actually goes.
Somewhere around 1500 to 1600.
So you're double
I
me
don't
right
know.
now. You're actually double me. I
Like that.
guess you're like double this guy. Is 750. Um.
Yeah.
Okay. Opening thoughts. We've drawn Gilman, which is obviously not great.
All right, this isn't a bad hand.
But this is,
Who's going
yeah,
first?
we have econ. I'm trying to. Dueling Book is being itself today. Um, but
All
yeah,
right.
this hand could definitely be worse. Like we have special and the substitute. You can never be mad about that. I don't know if that's how you want to allocate our resources, but like you could never be upset about
Yeah,
that.
we'll see the sixth card first, but can you see the sixth card yet?
Nope. It's lagging for
Ooh.
me. Is just as much as it's lagging for you. This is I
Yeah.
don't
Okay.
like cutting this out though because people know how Dueling Book gets down. Like they know it just happens like this, where it's just like there's nothing we
Yeah.
can do about it, and we could just talk
It's up to you.
about the hand. I mean, we only see 5 of the cards, which
Oh,
sucks,
sure,
but
sure. So yeah, my initial thoughts here, of course, is discard Treeborn, special swap, send sub, go through a whole sub line, but we're going to leave a couple frogs because our end is going to be sub plus dupe in this hand. We're feeling pretty comfortable
okay.
about it.
So what? I guess I can. Oh, he ended up leaving. This never actually fixed
Wow.
it. Dueling Book will fix itself. You don't need to leave to do this because usually it'll kick you out. Oh wait, him coming backward, but uh
Okay.
in my head I'm just gonna like sometimes I'll do this. I'll listen to your line and I'll tell you what my brain would have said, not that we're gonna make that play, but in my head I would have went
Sure,
through
sure.
all the frogs and I would have just ended on dupe block if I was playing this deck by myself, like without any help. I think that's what I would do. Obviously you don't think that's the right play, and I want to hear why. Do you think we
So the
should just
reason
start
is
doing
that,
it though? I'm down to do your play. I just want to hear it as we're
yeah, we're
playing.
going to start with that.
All right, so
So we're
pitch
just going to send
special.
one sub. So the deal with this hand, yeah, we can special. In fact, as a matter of fact, we can go for, yeah, so discard special.
All right, let's do it.
You there?
Yeah. It's lagging again, of course. It's really messing up today.
That's okay. Technical difficulties, how it is. So actually, because we drew the second substitute, we don't have to go for subdupe anymore. We can, in fact, just go for double dupe.
Okay.
Um,
So double
yeah.
sub changes what your inboard is. Interesting.
Yes, it does, because we wanted to plan for next turn. So in fact, we were going to do subdupe because we wanted to have a play for next turn, which was using the substitute more. But in this case, we have the sub in hand already. So we're just going to go for the safe play with the double dupe. However, we're also going to leave some frogs in deck for that.
All
So
right.
we're going to send one spot. Hopefully this guy's patient with us because we're taking a little bit of time.
It's
But
all
it's
good.
okay.
He's
When I
gonna have to be. Are
send
we
one
declaring
sub,
this?
no effect.
No effect. Okay.
Uh, no effect. So yeah, we're just gonna send the tribute summon a Treeborn.
Yeah.
What we want to do here is we want to just leave enough frogs that we have some options with our substitute next turn.
See, I'm usually
Which we
of the opinion that you try to get
we
them all out of the deck, but I want to see how this goes differently because obviously drawing Uni Frog with frogs is good. So you want to just go in a
well,
dupe
yeah, I
here,
mean
double dupe.
substitute. Yeah, we're gonna go for do block here. Yeah, for sure. And
Okay,
because
so
substitute is a toolbox, so we want to have as many tools as we can leave next turn. So one swap, one. We're going for two block here.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. So
I'm just making
all
sure.
we
I'm just
have
making
left.
sure we're doing it right. All right.
Mhm.
So we have one
Okay.
flip frog, one uni, and one swap in left in deck, and then we have sub in our hand. We just pass. We don't set enemy, right?
Yeah. No, we want to keep that. Yeah, we're very safe.
All right.
Um,
Do you think
we're
this is
almost never going to be
dangerous?
setting anything
And
on
do
the
you
first
ever
turn
think it's
unless it's out.
dangerous to? Do you ever think it's dangerous to do this instead of just swap frogging for a treeborn engrave against like a no like not knowing what their deck is? Do you ever think that's dangerous, or do you just always do that? Okay.
It depends on a lot of different things, but in this case, it was totally fine because we had a whole hand of different waters, different normal summons. So we have lots of plays for the following turns, so we don't have to worry about going through our resources too quickly.
Okay. Well, this guy's
He's
using
using a
all
lot.
of his good cards. He's using all of his good cards, so
Mm-hmm.
I find
And
it
you'll
hard
see
to
why we
believe
left.
that this guy could kill me right now. So I'm not very afraid.
Oh no, totally not. We're very safe. Uh, Um, so it's good that we kept the enemy controller, of course, because what we want to be thinking about in our hands is planning for next turn, planning
Yep.
for what our next plays are going to be.
This is what I'm
And
weak
our next
about with
play is going to be,
frogs. This is my weak point in frogs. Sorry to interrupt, but this is my weak point in frogs because later in modern formats, you're more so thinking about the boards you can make and the things you can do. Wow, this guy did all of that for a Stardust. Sorry. What are we
I
searching with
know,
this? Are we
right?
searching the
Yeah.
last swap, or are we getting from Grave?
We're going to grab from Grave because we want to keep the swap in deck. So let's take one of the swaps from the Grave. Yeah, I watched one of your videos about the frogs, and what I wanted to get across in this video here is the importance of planning and what we can do once we know
Ooh.
what we're going to be aiming for next turn. Oh,
Ooh.
that was a really good top deck. Except okay, that actually messes us up if he takes our sub, but that's okay.
Let's see
We
if
can
he knows. He
still,
does know. He does know.
yeah, okay, that's fine.
I'm fine with that.
So that changes
Honestly,
our
I think
team
we're in a pretty
quite a
decent spot. But actually, Sub would have got rid of
We're
his
doing okay.
Stardust.
Can you show me what he sent for? Oh, it was Straka. Okay, good. So then we're gonna take that Treeborn back. What we want to do here is just defend ourselves a little bit. He's not going to threaten us very much. He might top deck an Armageddonite, but that's okay. We don't want to set anything because what happens then is we won't be able to get our Treeborn back every turn. So we're planning ahead for the next couple of turns, which is going to be just defending
Yeah,
ourselves with that.
I actually agree here. Because in my head, if we set the Solemn like as good as it could be, like they're just not gonna play, and then we're gonna be stuck with the Solemn for the rest of the game.
The last thing I was going to say is that Swap could have normal summoned itself to send some extra stuff, but that's okay for now. So
Okay,
what we're going to do now, we're going to take that opportunity, and we're going to normal swap, I should say, and we're going to send just some extra stuff. So I guess the swap here is swapping the deck is not we don't need it anymore, so we can get rid of that just to improve our draws as we go along. Hopefully, we want to draw something nice.
Okay, bounce
Even if
at
we
the
draw a
hand.
salvage for our substitute, then we can still do some plays. Yeah, to the hand, that's fine. Yeah. Because what we really want to draw is something that we can use to tribute the Stardust with enemy controller. So,
Yeah, see
we're feeling safe there.
that's usually like why you wanna like that's the thing in the deck. Like we had dupe lock up, so we wanted to have good frog draws for the later parts of the game. But he ended up doing this whole combo, and now it would have been better if we like obviously got all of the frogs out because we would see less frogs. Because if we drew a flip flop, or I guess flip flop would be
Well,
good because it puts it back, but like Uni frog would not be great here, would it? I guess it'd be like what do you
yeah,
think?
not quite. But at the same time, we did want to keep those for this.
Oh,
Okay, this is a good top deck.
let me get the tree board now.
So I cut the Karma cut for a Phoenix Wing, but here it works exactly the same. So what we want to do, let me just see here. Yeah, okay, so the plan is going to be,
Yep.
We're going to normal swap. We're going to bounce that Treeborn. If you've never done that before, that's a really good play to know about. We don't have to send anything. Oh, okay, we can send the
Well, no, I was declaring the
from deck.
bounce. I'm doing the bounce, right? You have to declare that,
Oh,
or no?
sure. Okay. Oh, sorry, I forgot about that. Okay. So yeah, we can.
All right.
Yeah.
Because they can't respond to that, right? Like I always see people do that. Like you'll chain torrential, and they'll just be like affect a bounce with prio. That's how that works, correctly?
It can be a little bit messy, but that's basically how it works. So anyway, we're gonna set just the Phoenix Wing.
Okay.
So we actually don't want to set the current like that. We're gonna just keep. We're gonna play it as if he's gonna top deck something like a Raiko or a Brain Control or a Kai's or anything that's not a Armageddonite. We're just gonna assume he's not gonna do that.
All right.
We're gonna play it safe for now, and trust me.
Ooh. I
Fair
mean,
enough.
Dust Tornado in the
okay.
main deck. Dust Tornado in the main. I feel like Value doesn't do that. I feel like they don't do that.
Not typically. It's always possible, but yeah, it's rare.
We have like a million good top decks,
we didn't go that much. Yeah, we traded our swap in hand for a Treeborn, so that's fine. That is unfortunate, but that's okay. So, okay, what I want to do here. So, this Treeborn. Oh, whoa! So, in
put it back in the attack. Okay, attack.
In attack, yep. So the reason for this is it's either going to be a Vayu or it's going to be something else, or it's like a Raiko or something. So we want to attack that face down.
Okay.
So this is something that a lot of players don't do, but it's actually really, really good. So if it's a hamster, whatever. I mean, a hamster is hamster, but if it's Raiko, we really do not want the Raiko to be able to trade with our back row. That's
okay,
what we
so
absolutely
attack?
want to avoid. Yep.
All right, let's see.
If it is Raiko,
oh, Raiko.
Yeah, perfect. And then we can kill it.
Okay, that's good. Pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Nice trade.
I thought of it in my head, but I didn't actually. Wow.
That's unfortunate. That's
I'm thinking we have to set both of these. Am I crazy? I feel like we might die next turn.
We're not going to die if we just set the Treeborn. So we're going to have enough life points to survive, one turn of hits. We want to save these traps for when that Stardust is gone.
It's true.
So it's unfortunate that we had that Substitute swiped away from us, but we really needed it.
Is there a potential play where we enemy controller and then use like torrential or something? Because he wouldn't expect that, I imagine.
I like where you're thinking, and I like where you're going. However, it just doesn't really work out in that sequence.
I'm not saying like chain to their attack. I'm not saying chain to their summon. I'm saying before they do it, because we could. Can't you like chain to the activation of Value and then like steal and then chain torrential to the summon, or is that not work?
Do you know what? Actually,
I think
the more I
that's
think about
how it
it, I think you're
works.
actually right. I like your plan. Let's go with that. Let's do
This could
exactly
just
that
be
way.
another
Yeah.
dust tornado, and I'm just leading us down a bad path, right? But I feel like dust
No,
tornado is
no,
going to happen no matter what.
I was mistaken because yeah, let's do exactly that. What I was thinking is that if it's just like a Caius or something, then it wouldn't work. But because it's a value that activates, yes, that does work. So let's go with your plan. I like it.
So set enemy controller set torrential.
Yep, exactly,
We
perfect.
could also just set mirror force, and we wouldn't even need to worry about that. That's the
No,
other like
torrential's gonna
plan.
work.
All right.
Torrential's gonna be perfect. Okay.
We could have set
Yep.
solemn if they had heavy, but solemn seems like we never get a treeborn again.
No, you actually made a really good plan there. So I like this a lot.
I usually don't think that well, but I was just like it sounded like a cool play in my head. And all right, think.
Okay, so chain link 2, this has to be so chain link 2 to the value enemy controller.
I'm trying to tell him, but it's lagging.
Targeting the Stardust. This is how it's gonna be.
So we chain it to the value activation.
Yep, that's right. Yep, and this is gonna work out. This is gonna be really good, actually. So that was perfect. That was in fact the only way to
And
get a really
we
good.
do just want to activate torrential immediately. Like we're not afraid of a normal summon of anything.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like we want a Tarantula so that he can't just end his turn and get his stuff back. Yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
so the value.
The
Yep,
value will resolve, and then we'll activate torrential.
perfect. Very, very nice.
And then we get Starlight Rooted. No, that'd be insane.
Yeah, it typically can be like or a solemn or something. Yeah, but even then, I mean, it is what it is. Okay, perfect. Very nice. All right, now we are in a really
Ooh,
good spot. As a matter of fact.
I never knew that this buffed frogs. That's cool. That's actually cool. I never knew
Yeah.
that. Because Aqua,
Uh-huh.
like
Yeah,
they're
we're
all
gonna scroll
Aqua. For
that.
some reason, I never like really take into account that these are Aqua monsters. I kind of just think of them as
Mhm.
waters. I don't think they even have a typing because Aqua is like kind of bad. Like as a typing, it doesn't really have any cards that work with it, right? Um,
Yeah,
Usually people
yeah,
the
it's
things that
not.
work with cards like frogs are just things that work off of water as a whole. Yeah, he's scrambling now because he's like, wow, that play really ruined me. I guess he could have the best card that he could have is some way to get to another value, which I imagine this probably isn't Raiko because he took so long, correct? Like I think it's not Raiko.
Yeah, it could be another value. I think that's probably what it's, or a plague or something. But yeah, it's probably fine.
Is it
So
crazy that I
in
don't
any
want to
case,
attack into it? Like
the reason I want to attack into it is because I want, if it's a Raikou, I want to be able to save our traps from any
true.
destruction.
It's true.
So once we can,
In my head, like the mind gaming thing of me is thinking he wouldn't have taken that long to just set a Raiko. Like that's what my brain's telling me. But you want to summon it in attack
that's
mode?
true. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. And the
Okay.
reason for that is we can normal summon the Gilman,
All right.
and we're still going to be talking with the Gilman, I think. But in any case, even if he has a bottomless here, or if he has something, like the only reason we're attacking with Gilman is in case it's a hamster, but it's probably not going to be.
Well, like, even if it's
Our
a
tree
hamster,
one
it
is
doesn't
now.
get over, does it?
It doesn't, but also we'll be able to kill the Raikou that it summons with our Treeborn.
Okay. That's a good point. I guess my brain is thinking if that were the case, why don't we just attack with frog? We just take a little bit more damage, but because then we get
We
more
want
damage with
to
the
take a
Gilman.
Spellman.
All right, attack.
Yeah, and also we want to get ahead on our summons because we're going to be drawing a lot of normal summons as we're
Yeah, he
going
has to
on.
get rid of
So
this too. I wasn't thinking about the fact that if this is this, we still get. Do we attack here? You think? Wow, terrible mills from
yeah,
him.
100. Yeah, we're not
Boom.
afraid of because we got another Treeborn Frog down there.
Chainable gores. That would have been crazy. Do we want to
Retrogody or
set
something like that.
mirror, or do we think that's bad?
Yeah, just the mirror. Just the mirror is good here because the reason why we wouldn't set the mirror is because it blocks Treeborn. But in this case,
I'm
there's no way
seeing
of blocking.
Solemn doesn't really feel that good, but maybe it feels better once we have an established board.
It comes up in the late game, so it's not going to be right now. But it's typically what Solemn is for is protecting our board of monsters. So we just haven't gotten to that point yet because we were unlucky.
Solemn would have been pretty nice here, negating this. But I guess our Mirror Force should resolve because he didn't stop our torrential play, which makes me think this isn't Solemn or something.
Yeah, we would not have wanted to Solemn that Armageddon Knight. That'd be too much.
Yeah, probably. I'm just
We're feeling good about the force.
I always think of the card that they have being the worst. Like I'm just thinking he has MST or something that's stupid and it's gonna work right now. But I think our Mirror Force is actually gonna resolve here.
Like it's a
So I'm
good
just
instinct.
using it, right? I'm just using it, right?
Yeah, totally. So it's a good instinct you have. It's just that also sometimes you gotta risk it and know when to just play the odds. 90% of the time they don't, so play to your advantage. Okay, this isn't so bad. We're
To
gonna play a little bit
defense?
conservative here. Just set the goats, I think.
Just
The
put this
great
to
or
defense
the
for you.
defense. Yep.
Yeah. I like setting goats. It kind of is a bit annoying because we might not be able to use it because we would take up all of our field. That doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That actually helps us in the grand scheme of things. Um,
So
'Cause
effectively, this solemn is going to be like, once we establish a board, it's going to keep us safe from dark arms, from return, from all
yep,
the kind of things that are going to be good top decks for him.
he
So we just got to make sure that we
is
have.
he has 5 darks and he needs to see. He only has one more value, so he's never getting to return or not return, but sorry, to dad. The
The
dad
dark,
is
yeah.
completely off
Yeah.
this game for him. Let's see,
Good. Okay.
Caius.
Okay.
I
What
should
I
have
like here
asked if you
is
wanted to end phase scapegoat, but I guess it really wouldn't matter
no,
here.
no, we're good. Yeah, we typically wouldn't, but in this case, yeah, we're gonna set the solemn because we're gonna set up for our brain Kai's play next turn, and it's gonna be a really good way to keep us safe.
Yeah, I feel like I hope he summons another monster because I want to banish his last value. That seems like just an
Totally.
instant win if we banish his last
Yeah.
value.
If he doesn't, then I'm not feeling any rush to use the scapegoat.
I'm
So
thinking he's
800
gonna
is not.
tribute for Caius right here. I think there's been a dead card in his hand for a while. I think it's a Caius. Let's see. What
Yeah,
you
if it
would
is, then I
solemn
don't
that,
feel
right?
any need to.
Or would you? I guess you'd see what he
No,
target. Well, you can't. That's kind of annoying. We can't see what he targets if we use
it's
the
fine.
solemn.
If he hits our solemn with it, then that's totally okay because he just hits into our scapegoat, and we got brain and or Caius for his Caius.
Yep.
We're feeling good.
Okay. Gale.
Okay. This one I'm gonna be scapegoating here once he attacks. Oh, okay. All right. Hopefully, bad luck for him. Please.
The
We've
fact
got
he
a lot of
doesn't
darks gone.
the fact he doesn't want to just banish Gale there is so greedy. That is so greedy.
Yeah,
It's do
totally agree.
goats?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, good time.
And now we see the oppression. That would be so stupid if he had oppression now of all times. Uh, what?
Aha, perfect. Okay, now we're good. Yeah,
Chain this?
here's where solemn comes in. Totally. Yeah, we're paying.
I was like,
Yeah.
because I was thinking in my head, how are we ever gonna get this solemn off the board to summon Arcaius? But the game, we have brain. I'm stupid. We have brain control. I was like, how the hell are we getting out Arcaius? We summon our Treeborn, right?
Yeah, because we just top decked the Regeki break, we're not going to be using the brain control, so we're just gonna we're gonna ban that value, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I think banishing value isn't crazy here. This obviously okay, that's fine.
Ooh, okay. We can brain control the Gale now, but let me think about it though. We got to think about it because okay, what does he have left to summon? Can he summon a
He could summon
he
one more
summon
6, or he could summon the big one, the 8. But we have
okay.
Raigeki
Yeah,
break. I feel like we set Raigeki break and pass.
it's a bit of a messy one. I think I don't know if I want to block my Treeborn just yet. I'm feeling
Wait,
pretty
wait.
safe.
Let me think of this.
If he
Let me think for 1 sec. Does he have
sure,
Necro?
sure.
Oh wait, I have game. I'm gonna do it by myself for once.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I wasn't even looking at the life ones. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was like thinking about it. I was like, if we just declare Gale here, this is game.
oh my. Yeah.
Uh,
Sometimes like
is this
okay.
game? This
Oh,
is
where's
exactly
it?
not
Android.
game. Yeah, I was like, this is 25 points off. That's sad. I was like thinking about it. I was like, he has 1825 life. I think with the Gale effect, we get there. Wow.
Okay. All right.
I did the solemn actually came up because I was like, we're gonna have to brain control because I wasn't seeing that we had brain control in our hand. But then he just activated return. I don't. The crazy thing is, I don't think we were dead with that return. Like I know he had Gores in the grave, but like he had to attack over 2 tokens. No, we were dead. No, we were dead. What are you citing in this matchup?
What?
Because this is like a weird deck. I don't think this is just regular value. Am I
Very
correct?
weird.
Is it
So
regular
I'm going to be
value?
siding out. I'm going to be siding out the goats. We can click on that. We can side out one of the dupe frogs because we're going to be going for dupe plus something else a lot of the time.
Yeah.
We're going to be taking out one of. We can take out the. Let me think. What else? What else is here? One of the enemy controllers. What else? I actually forget. This is 3. Let's go with 3. Let's go with 1 Dragon Ice, 1 Shining Black Sea, and 1 Foolish Burial.
Okay, is there
and you'll see
anything
why.
else we want to do? Because you were talking about Sea Hunters against Rykos. That was interesting. You were talking about other
Yeah,
stuff.
wait. So we're going second. We could side out one owie. We could side out we could side out the solemn, I suppose. And let's bring in one of the sea hunters, and let's bring in one of the crows. Oh, sorry, no, not the crow. Prophecy, actually,
I really
prophecy.
like
Now
I
we
like
have
I
that.
like Crow in this matchup, but Prophecy seems better if we're just doing one. That is that what we're doing?
Yeah, let's go with that. It seems very random, all the one ofs and stuff like that. But the thing with this deck is I don't like to side a whole lot as much as I can, because a lot of the core engine, like the Divas and the Frog engine, it actually does handle all the side cards pretty well.
Hey,
Oh my god, we drew the combo.
that's crazy.
Oh my god, I
Uh,
didn't see this.
that it's kind of crazy. We won that last game without ever seeing Diva. Like that's our power card, and we never saw it. So I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, yeah, you're
Okay,
right.
question is, before we even start our turn, do we want to activate this heavy for just one back row, or do you think that's bad?
Nah, we're chilling. We're chilling.
All right,
We're gonna hold that for
brain.
later.
Wow, crazy draw. Stand by,
Because
man.
heavy is going to be setting up for Diva when on the turn that we're summoning it. So we're going to start with just the Substitute, go into setting up our swap tree warren.
Okay.
Simple as that. And
See if he has
walking
oppression.
into our rank up pretty good. That's
That's
fine.
yeah. That's why I kind of wanted a heavy, but I guess you said that's fine, so we just pass.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, because we can chill for a while actually, because we don't have to worry about stuff
We
too
could
much.
chill as long as it's not this and perfect. Oh, okay. He's hitting us with
Oh
the 10 foot.
man,
That's the 10 foot strat.
don't worry about it. I got it all under
I
control.
mean, I'm completely fine with this. Why didn't he send anything? That's what I'm thinking. Like him not
I know,
sending a
right?
single dart and setting. Why is he not setting back row?
It's weird, right?
Something strange is
Huh.
happening here.
I agree. Okay, so now what we can do is we can. So do we want to take that? I'd say we do. Yeah, we can take that,
Brain
and
control.
with our brain control. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and we're gonna swing direct with it. Get some damage. I want to tribute set this Dragon Ice, and kind of like what we were talking about earlier with compression.
Yeah.
It's got a big defense, so how's it gonna get rid of it?
22 is actually big. I always
We
wondered
could,
why this thing's attack and defense stat were backwards, but this is cool.
yeah.
Okay, do we set the Raigeki?
In this case, I think no, because we have the heavy storm. So we're gonna want to set that after we heavy diva
I'm
do all that stuff,
just
and then
in my head. I'm
um,
thinking that he has too many cards in hand. Like he's got to do something. But like, why didn't he do it last turn? Is my
I know.
thing.
I think we can handle whatever he's got, specifically because we've got heavy diva. So we can clear basically whatever board he makes and set up our own. And we're gonna have some cool tricks. This is interesting. All
Okay.
right. Okay.
So he has a second one. So like that's what I'm saying. Why didn't he do this last turn?
Right. Good question.
Did he not? Maybe he
In any
just
case,
had
I'm
Greffer.
feeling
Maybe he drew the Sirocco. Maybe that's what it is.
so,
I don't know why
yeah,
he's
we'll close
asking.
that.
Like we can't oppression that, right?
Yeah, I do agree. I think he probably top decked something, right? Had to be the case.
I mean,
Otherwise,
we're
why
gonna
was
look
he
at the
doing?
replay after this, for this one because I'm confused.
He could also just be maybe he's just looking to trade resources before getting his stuff. I don't know.
But I think he just had
Any
two
reason.
Greffers in hand, and now he's gonna set a bunch of back row. Oh, only one. Okay.
Okay, so as long as he doesn't have deck dev here, then we're in a really good spot. So let's hope this heavy goes through with no deck dev,
Or
because
no
I'm just kind of
road. If he
playing.
has a road, it's also annoying. Okay. We have salvage. Like we have salvage.
I think we don't have more than one water though. I think. So. Oh, we do. Oh, okay. No, that
We
was a
yeah
really
we
good
do
top
we
deck.
do.
Okay,
Yeah, actually
okay,
really
perfect.
good.
Yeah. We set up the shiny Black Sea in the graveyard, which is
Well,
perfect.
okay. Let me read what
So
this
we're
does
gonna
in grave
go
real quick.
bring
One
back the
sec.
diva.
During either turn, exactly one
Sure.
synchro special to your opponent's side of the field. You can banish this card, target that face up, destroy it. So this doesn't work against Stardust, but um, okay.
Yeah, all the 5 synchros it works against. So we're gonna get the diva and the substone back, and
I'm
that's
just
gonna
gonna
pay
end them.
for our Dragon Ice, which can come back from the graveyard anytime we want. And there's a really cool combo here, which is that also we'll bring out the diva. Um, Diva's gonna bring out a Gilman, I suppose.
Not an archer. Okay.
Gilman specifically because we can bring it back with salvage to kill a Dino later, if
Yep.
that happens. So we're gonna make an android, I think, just so we can get
Makes
more value from it every turn.
sense.
put us back in the green.
Attack.
So we're going to kill this guy. Yep. Um,
See, that's exactly what I was afraid of, was the deck Devi. But since they didn't get it turn one, we had time to go to get into our salvage and whatnot, and we're actually kind of safe. Could you imagine having to play against
yeah,
oppression plus deck Devi without the heavy? That heavy draw is a godsend. So we're setting this.
it was.
How?
We're playing according to it. Yes, we're setting that, and we're going to gain the life points. We're gonna set the trap. It's a good, yeah. Like I love setting traps behind big monsters. That's the best time to
That
use a
makes
trap.
sense. Yeah, that makes sense. It just sucks. This like
So we got
entire game, it's really weird that we don't have like treeborn access, but that's not really our fault. It kind of just happened.
Yeah, yeah.
Like this guy's
So
seen
this,
a lot of good cards this game, so I can't be upset.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, set two. We never
It's
end
fine.
phase in this with our sub,
No,
so
we don't have to.
okay.
So we reveal. By the way, we can turn off auto draw while we're under deck dev, just to make sure we don't forget.
Yeah, I'll just say 2 out of 3. It's only one more turn. We'll be fine. Yeah, it's a good thing you can do though, just to like mill the card and show them. Do we attack
So
or do you want to
do,
just gain life points?
what I want to do, which is totally different, is I want to go for Substitute and do something really interesting. I want to Substitute and distribute the Android. And there's a line that a lot of
With
people will not
priority?
see, but I see it right away. Yeah, the priority attributes the Android. Now we are playing into oppression. Whatever, it is what it is.
We have Geki break anyway. Okay, he says
Yeah,
it's good.
exactly.
What are we going into?
So we're going to send the Treeborns first as normal. So Treeborns go first, obviously, because you can go priority on each one. So there's no reason not to. That's always the first way.
So how do like I haven't played much frogs in Edison. So how does this work where you have priority on each one? I don't get how that works.
It's just the same as any summon. So any successful summon, you get priority to activate any ignition effect on your field. So it's the same thing.
Oh,
So,
okay. I thought it
we
was
do
just
same
on
with
the certain
one
monster you summoned. Okay, that's cool. So what else now?
So one swap, do the same thing. We don't
Okay.
even use. We don't even need to
Do we want to
use
send the
swap effect just yet.
just send it? Okay, yep.
Distribute the swap right away. Yep. And then the second swap that we bring out, we're going to use its effect. So swap comes out, and
Send sub.
then it sends a substitute.
Yep.
We do that because we only have 2 substitutes in deck, so we might as well just use the first swap and get rid of that first because we're under deck dev, just in case.
We've
Now,
been hit by
torrential. Yeah,
torrential.
so it worked. That's fine. Okay. So at least it worked out the way I thought. So yep, we get more frogs out of the deck that way. So that worked out okay.
Do you think it's better to set the torrential here or just keep the Regeki break? Because we need the Treeborn next turn.
Yeah, we can set the torrential for sure. Yeah, yeah.
Because we won't be able to get rid of our Regeki break. Actually, never mind. It's in the standby. I'm not thinking straight. I'm not thinking.
It's okay.
I always think for some reason it's in the end phase.
Oh right, okay.
The card would be 10 times worse if could you imagine if Treeborn was during the end phase instead of like during the opponent's end phase? That would be so bad. Do we think on summon? We just torrential it?
Yeah, we're gonna torrential that because we're not gonna get more value because he knows we have torrential. So yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah, I was like thinking about it, but he instantly went to. You know what this means, right? He has nothing in hand. Like actually nothing.
I think you're right. Yeah.
So this is turn 3. So reveal.
Okay.
The
So
question is, do we want to do it?
No, not yet. We want him to show us something that we want to kill. For example, if he shows us a Dyna, then we'll kill that. But anything less than that, we don't need to do it.
So
also is because if he we're safe from all the other stuff like Greffer into Armageddon.
Wait, I have a question. Can you activate Raigeki Break before the deck Devi discards for you, or no? Does that not happen?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, you actually did that in one of your videos, and that was the correct.
I didn't know if I was cheating or not. Like, okay, so this is kind of crazy.
On summon, we're gonna banish the sea from the grave. So we remember we had that set up in the grave, so we can use that from the grave. It's the perfect moment. So it works out pretty well.
That's actually so funny. I wouldn't have remembered it. It gets destroyed, right?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
It's great, yeah. And we also still have the Dragon Ice in the graveyard, which is going to come up later at some point. We should remember that. Here, yeah, we can just summon the swap and send stuff. And
you don't want to. I keep waiting on the draw phase because I don't know if you want to use our Raigeki Break or not. But you just want to wait for a monster. I think I agree. So normal swap effect. All right, send sub, right, or something else.
What do we have left? We
Flip
can send
flop.
a Dupe Frog.
Okay, Diva Frog. What's your reasoning behind the Diva Frog? Do we attack? I think we attack,
Yeah, we
right?
can attack.
Okay.
The reasoning is that it's the worst one to draw in this.
Okay, that's
The other ones
fine.
can do stuff by themselves. Fine, that's a good trade.
Yeah,
That's
that
what I'm
makes
talking
sense.
about.
Every other frog does stuff by itself with Treeborn, except for that. Okay.
Yep,
Now this looks like a Raikou. This looks like something we use our YDKE on. Oh.
maybe. Or I think if it is a Raikou, then we're just going to let it die, and especially because we just drew the Gores, we're feeling very safe if our stuff gets traded with. So
Would you
I say
actually? I
just
guess we don't really have a good discard, so just pass.
exactly, yeah. We want to keep our stuff. We have a really good card in hand.
Only card he could really have that does a lot here would be Return. Return would probably kill us.
It would. That's to be fair, yeah. But I
But
mean,
we have like we're doing fine in this grind game. Foolish.
yeah, we're doing okay. Okay, so
Foolish.
foolish. Okay, let me show you. Because like you're saying about the return is one of the only ways we lose. That new set that he just said, I'm feeling a little bit nervous about it. So what we can do is we can discard this dead foolish burial because we already have our stuff in the grave already.
On this
Like
one?
just in the sea. We can discard that. We can throw his new set. Yeah, we can discard that. New set. If it is return, hopefully it is.
Oh,
Okay.
Debbie. Me
So
thinks this is
now,
a right. Me thinks this is a value now.
I think it's a Reco because he didn't flip it. If it was a value, he might have poked with it.
So get the tree more.
Um, yep, in attack mode. So
Oh, attack,
remember, like
attack,
before, if
attack.
it's
Yep, yep,
Reco,
yep, 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 yep.
you have to
You're right.
trade.
Attack.
Uh,
This could be deep prison. Okay, it is Raikou.
it could.
See, I was just thinking it'd be value because he wants some way to get his DDV online, but okay, bad mills. Really bad mills. Pass, right?
Nice.
We don't set this?
Yep. No, we don't, because we got Gores, and we want to econ on the crackback. Because I don't know if you've ever been the victim of a what is this? Good. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
If you've ever been the victim of a Gores plus brain plus heavy combo, but that's kind of how the way we get a nice comeback.
Yeah, we don't have heavy this time, but yeah, I see. Let me get this to 2K. I mean, yeah. Let's draw. I do think we play this
Oh my
differently because
God.
I do think I would have gotten rid of the Raikou with the face down trap, but you ended up getting rid of the trap. So we're bringing back this obviously.
Yeah. So.
Oh wait, it's standby, right? It's standby. My bad.
Yeah,
We're doing
no.
everything, right?
We don't need to do that just yet. So can you just check if he has torrential gone? I can't remember if he used it yet or not.
Yep.
Oh, he did. Perfect. Okay.
And mirror.
So we
And
don't have
mirror.
to do anything.
We
Okay,
just go for
perfect. So
game.
what
Like we could just go for game, no?
Yep. And the best way to go for game here is we want to get rid of that back row first before we use the enemy controller, because we want to simplify thing for thing. And torrential's gone, so we don't have anything to worry about. We contribute this, get rid of the back row, and that clears everything. And we have guaranteed game, unless he has Gores.
Yeah, Gores would be kind of weird. But we have econ, so Gores ain't that bad. He doesn't have Necrogarden.
Yeah.
This guy hasn't seen Necrogarden in any of his games. Most of the time, every time I play against Value, they go arm on turn one, send Necrogarden. And it's the most annoying play in Edison because they do the same thing every game. All right, that's still game.
Well then, yeah.
Is this
we're
game
guaranteed to win
27? Yeah.
that. We're guaranteed to win. Yes, we got it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like even if he had
Then we steal
Gores,
it. Oh, sure.
even if he had
Even if
Gores,
he had
it's still
Fader.
game.
Mhm.
Yeah, Fader is
Perfect.
the only thing that would have saved him there. Fader
We
would
could
have
have played
saved
around
him.
Fader. So if you just hold this for a second, Fader we can play around. Say he has Fader right now, right?
Yep.
Do you know the way to play around it? Let me just teach you this.
No, I don't actually.
So, okay, if he has Fader, what we do is we attack with the Gores like we did. So we have attacked. Now we can use the Econ, tributing our token to steal the Shirako. That means the Gores still gets to attack, gets to do a replay battle because the number of monsters changed. Does a replay battle directly. And that means that on the replay battle, he can't use Fader because Fader has to be on the very initial activation.
Oh, okay. Okay. That wow, that's cool. I never knew that's how it worked. Cause like I was thinking, well, he would just do it on the second attack because he lives, but he doesn't have enough life points. All right, let's that was a good duel, and we get to see the shiny Lexi actually win us the game. Like that synchro would have ruined us, but it actually saved the game.
I was so happy with that.
That was cool.
It was
I
so
mean,
good.
we drew the combo. That's what we're here for. Dragon Ice did nothing, but that's fine. You
What
know,
we didn't see is that Dragon Ice, had he gone for the Grepher the first turn like we thought he would have, we could have discarded the Dragon Ice, or sorry, discarded the sea with the Dragon Ice to summon the Dragon Ice, and then Chainlink 2, banish the sea to kill the Synchro on the very first turn.
do we want
That's
to
what
go
would have happened.
scissors? Is that what you think?
Say again?
Scissors? Is that what you're about?
Oh, yeah,
You about
always scissors, yeah,
scissors?
yeah. Just for fun.
I would
Yeah,
have
I
won
want, I
that
want to see the
one.
win rate. I want to do the experiment.
I would have won that one, I think.
Okay, scissors. It looks like scissors sucks. Is that our
I
conclusion?
used to be a scissors enjoyer, but then I realized that 43% of people just pick rock every time, no matter what. And
I
that's
think
just
so
a
too,
made up
honestly. Yeah.
statistic. But
No,
okay,
I'm kind of with you on
so
that.
recharge. Oh my god, he's playing Kaiku Man. This is a new
Yeah,
tech
he's playing
because
Twilight.
well, Twilight doesn't even main Kaiku though. That's a side card, even in Twilight.
There's that first place list that plays the one Kaiku, and it plays it because it can get it back with reincarnation.
Okay,
Oh yeah, it's Twilight.
this is about as good as his turn
I
could
like
be.
Pro against Smash.
I
It's
mean,
quite
it's
good.
not as good as it could be because he only has two names, but he has Dad live, he has Sork live, he has nearly JD live. So,
Yeah.
but we have Alloy, so who
So this is
cares,
quite a yeah,
right?
totally. We're gonna Treeborn, set the Owie. Nothing really to worry about here. We're just gonna do both.
Do you ever think it's worth to just
Probably
like substitute into swap and play off? And no, we
we
probably have
can.
to Alloy. We probably have to Alloy. Because I'm thinking
So
we
the
have
only reason
salvage, so we could get back the swap, but yeah, it's probably better just
I know where you're going with it. It's just that I would prefer to hold the salvage as long as possible,
yeah,
so we
that
don't
makes
even need to.
sense. That makes sense.
Um, so yeah, we can do this. Perfect. And now the debate is: do we flip it right away or do we wait? I'm thinking we wait only because he has a lot of Lilas and stuff. So I think we wait.
yeah,
But
defending
that's
to a
another.
Lila would be pretty good. If he just rips Dad here, he rips Dad.
A lot of the time, it comes down to like if he makes a mess before you flip the owie, can you clean up the mess? And in this case, we can because we got Caius and stuff like this. So I'm feeling pretty comfortable about just waiting for
I
him
think if
to.
I were by myself, I would just shotgun it in the standby phase. But let's. Oh.
Mhm. All right, I'm feeling okay about that though. So we'll find out. We'll find out.
Let's see
We'll
what he
retroactively
targets.
decide the best decision. But I'm feeling good.
We chain.
Okay, so hopefully it's not too much gas because we're gonna rip out any
Yeah.
dust shoots or stuff like that hurt our eyes. Oh,
Okay.
okay. All
We still
right.
got sub. We're
Oops.
fine. We still have Treeborn, but we're not going to be able to Kaius, sadly. Oh my god, this guy's
Um,
hand. I mean, these two being in his hand is perfect. They have no way to get rid of this except for reincarnation. So that's actually
yeah,
great
I'm
for us.
feeling like
I'm feeling like Gores, honestly.
I
I don't know
think
if we play around Gores, but
yours is not a threat at the moment. I want to get rid
true.
of one of those lights for him because I want to get
Jane's
just.
not. Jane has 3 mils, but it's not as much attack, and we have no back row for a while.
I'm thinking
Uh,
Jane because we're going to be
yeah,
having like 2K walls in our future.
yeah, I
That's
think
just
so
my
too.
thought.
It is putting us another name in his grave, but okay. So micro.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for sure.
Plague, Lila.
Hopefully we draw like a discard trap. It's really unfortunate he had both of those things. We couldn't really have seen that coming.
Crazy thing is, if we did shotgun it, we just get the Dad, and his hand is terrible. His hand's actually terrible. Because we would have
Yeah,
been fine
that's
with
true.
keeping everything else in his hand. I mean, the crow is fine. I think. I'm not afraid of that crow banishing a Treeborn. It sucks because we know he plays
Yeah.
two, so he can't banish our second one, but he has to draw it, and he has to not mill
Uh,
in. He didn't summon the Lila. Why the hell?
yeah, he should have.
If
He
he's just
absolutely
gonna
should have.
attack with Dark Arm, then oh, okay, he's setting Necro or
Okay.
Plague.
Probably Plague, I would say,
Yeah, probably.
to set up for
Wow,
kill or something.
dude, we would.
Okay. Hello.
Oh man.
Wait a minute. What is this going to do for us? Oh, I know what this is going to do. Okay. So, yeah, I got a plan here. So we're going to go for a sub for sure. Yeah. Sub for a swap. This enemy controller is a really good top deck, and it might actually win us game.
Swap sends
I wonder if
send
they see
dupe
what I'm
or not dupe, but Treeborn.
Yep.
Attack
Yeah,
into
so we
this
can attack.
or
Yeah, we're attacking.
we know it's gonna
What
help
do you?
him. This only helps him. Like, I guess he could still if it's Plague, it still helps him if it's Lila. So it's probably better to attack
Yeah,
her.
yeah, yeah. I'm thinking just using this for defense because we don't need to. Yeah. Okay. Good. So we're gonna set the enemy controller, and we're gonna make sure that we can take the Stark Arms and make sure we don't take any damage at all.
Okay, so
It's gonna be
you
really
don't
good.
want to bounce the you don't want to bounce the swap.
Nope.
Okay.
because we don't need it. We have salvage for if we need to swap later.
Sure, 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 sure.
Because we got sub and swap and grave, so we're going to
This
be doing really
this is
well.
a deck I don't think I could really play well on my own. I'm not gonna lie. I understand why not as many people play this because there's like you really have to have a lot of decisions. That's what's so hard about frogs to me. Like I guess I'm like maybe I'm just small brained and that's why I enjoy specifically like Twilight. But it's like big
I
bombs for
mean,
being feeling good. We chain this?
I get what you're saying. I totally get what you're saying. It's just that, yeah, we're going to chain this for 100% sure. Yeah. Is that a lot of the micro decisions come from just a lot of practice, and you'll find them like, for example, this enemy controller here. Now you see that that's available. You'll remember that for your future frog games, and you'll be thinking like, if I have enemy controller, do I want to activate it? Do I want to set it? What are the pros and cons? You'll know that a lot better just from having seen this one time, and that goes for all the cards really. So the more you play the deck, the more you experiment with it, you get a lot better a lot quicker. So don't worry about all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I've just um. Oh, okay. Most of the wolf, kind of rough. The back row here is weird. That's something we don't know. We saw
It is,
everything he
yeah,
had,
for sure.
but it's Twilight, so it's gonna. Twilight plays real back row is the problem. It's probably mirror torrential. He wants to set torrential here though. I think it's mirror force. Um,
It could be, yeah.
so we
You're
summon
right.
the frog.
If it is though, I don't know if
Oh
I.
my
Oh fuck.
god, this guy is just the goat. Do we just lose here?
Okay,
Should
we
we even
got it.
show him what's in our hand? Like we could go
Nah, we don't show.
sub, but like
Nah, we're dead. We're dead. Because he got too many darks, right? Yeah, he can just kill us. So we're going to next game,
uh
unfortunately. I think, right?
yeah. I was trying
Do you
to
have
think if
anything,
there's anything we could do.
anything else I want to do?
Yeah, there's nothing. There's just
I'm
nothing.
not seeing anything. Yeah, unfortunately.
Man, that guy. Yeah, if we shot, the crazy thing is, if we shotgun the outlet there, we just win. But that's like the
Yeah,
decision making that frogs has that other decks don't. Because like if it's just dust shoot, you're always dust
yeah,
shooting like immediately most of the time. Like I feel like most people are.
yeah, yeah. I
I
was feeling good about the dark
also
arms if it came.
so
Um,
hmm,
so let's think
pros.
what we're set out first. What we're siding out is Mirror Force because I don't like it against Lightsworn decks.
Makes sense. Yeah.
Siding out the Unifrog. I know that he could bring in masks and stuff, but we have a plan for that. Heavy Storm as well for the same reason.
Well, he doesn't know
What
that
else?
what we're on yet.
Oh, he knows we're on frogs for sure.
Yeah, he knows we're on
They're
frogs, but he
always going to
doesn't know
swap.
what type of frogs. I guess they're always uncaius though. So you're
Yeah.
right.
He'll probably bring in like oppressions and stuff, maybe.
So is
So
it
we're
good
gonna
to
side out
set
flip as
escape?
well. I like it actually against Lightsworn just because it trades with like Lila and stuff very favorably, and
Yeah.
Celestia and Raikou and all that kind of stuff. It's just against JD it's
It
bad,
also
but
makes
that's
it,
okay.
it makes JD activate twice, no? Because you chain it. No, it doesn't. It's only once.
Nope. Uh, okay, so what I like against Lightsworn is Dust Shoot and Prophecy. I like those a lot,
And Crow.
and I like Creature Swap. Creature Swap is what helps us win against Mask and all that kind of stuff, and obviously it's just great by its own. And I like maybe one Crow we'll put in here. Do we have space for a Hunter? Oh, actually, well, let's put in the Hunter instead of the Crow this time.
Okay.
Let's see what happens then.
Just this is good.
Because I know it's pretty good against Twilight, the Crow is, because he has Reincarnation, but we have the Prophecy as well, so find out. Let's
I'm
see what
surprised you
happens.
like Solemn in this matchup. I'm not a big Solemn fan in this matchup.
I think it's really good because a lot of the things that he does cost a lot of advantage, like his Reincarnations and stuff,
True.
and
I
he'll
guess
like
yeah.
be setting up his grave for JD and whatever, and suddenly just drop it on the JD and
We're good
okay,
here. We're
what
good
do I
here.
do all that stuff for? Yeah, I'm feeling good.
All right, let's get it. I mean, we went second that time.
Yeah.
We were supposed to lose. I mean, him milling exactly 3 darks is just like the best scenario. We've drawn Dust Shoot. We've drawn 3 substitutes. Oh, that's funny.
I'm actually not complaining.
I know. I just think
I
it's
think I'm pretty
funny.
happy with it.
So substitute and a swap.
Yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm going to hold this Torrential for a long time later because we're going to use it for whenever we most fear the JD.
Back to him.
And we're going to, yeah, back to hand. And we're going to use our Dust Shoot.
Okay.
Okay, now let's shotgun it. So let's not mess around.
Okay, he drew into Necro. Dude, look at this. His hand is toast. His hand is toast.
Wow, that's awful.
His hand is
I'm
actually
feeling like,
awful. This is the only card that could save him. If we had Aoi here, if we were playing this last game, we win the game because he has nothing.
yeah,
His only playable card is Necro Gardener, but it's also like, do we care? What do you think? I think
I'm
off the top of
thinking,
my head, I'm thinking like like Chaos Orc, so we force him to banish the dad.
This is a really tough one, but I'm feeling the Dark Armed is the easiest for him to get live. Am I wrong? Like, if he just draws a Lightsworn, is that the quickest one that's going to happen in like 2 or 3 turns?
I think it
It's
would be
kind
the
of
easiest.
hard to say.
I think Chaos Orc's the easiest because I play Twilight a
Okay,
lot
let's go
though.
with Sork then. Yeah,
I also just want him to
let's go.
banish the dad. He might banish his Necrogunda, but I'm fine with that. Like,
Yeah. Okay.
I could
Right.
be
Feel
completely
good with
wrong
it.
here. You might. It's at the end of the day, it's random mills, right? We can't really know for sure. Um,
Yeah, we'll find out.
Necro,
We'll find out. Okay.
dad,
All right.
what is
Okay.
that? Oh, reincarnation. All right. We know he's luring immediately, frame one, so there's no reason to even say it.
Yeah, he really is.
He got lucky too,
Hopefully,
because
he
this
doesn't.
is like, I mean, I can't say he got lucky because
Solar
his hand is
recharge.
horrible, but all right, let's see what he banishes. This will tell us what type of person he is. If he gets rid of Necro, we think he's like, this guy is trying to he's not attack. Okay, he's not
Trying to
attacking.
play to win. Being optimistic.
Okay, so he ended up milling only one name. That's pretty good. Um,
Yeah, that's good for us.
or
Did he
something
mill
like
any
this.
darks? I didn't see if he milled any
Nope,
darks.
just a earth and a light.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm thinking we're gonna Caius this, and we're gonna
Really?
special the swap as
I
well.
don't think I would
Yeah.
ever Caius
We
you,
just
but
want to like mess up all of the.
I'm gonna do what you do.
The
So,
reason the reason we're Caiusing here is because we can reset it with the swap. So we have
oh, you're so right. I
Caius
always
after
forget
Caius
about the
after
bounce
Caius,
effect.
and it's gonna
All right,
really
we
mess.
sending here?
Yeah, we're sending another Treeborn in case he crows later.
That makes sense.
We're insulated from that. Okay, now we get the Caius
I also like
guy.
I
So
say
he's
I
not
never
feeling
make
happy with
that
us
play,
because
but I at the same time we saw their hand, we know they're dead, like they have nothing, so this is actually a fine play. This sucks if he drew Gores, but like, come on, we can
yeah,
only play around so much.
yeah.
No
Even if he does have
Gores.
cores, we have the Torrential, I suppose, which is not too bad. And we have some lines for that.
Set torrential or no? I don't
Um,
like it. I don't think so, right?
I'm feeling no in this. No, I want to save it for the JD because he still has JD in
Because we
hand,
still have
just
Kaya,
in
so
case
like
something
we want
happens.
to have Treeborn. Like, yeah, we want to be able to get our
Yeah,
Treeborn
totally.
out. That's like the main thing I'm thinking. And not even like I'm not afraid of JD. He's a one name. Like he cannot get to 4 names this turn. Like he has to do something like this, but this doesn't get him to 4 names. Like he's gonna pass on this.
Right. Yeah. And now, because this was really good top deck for him, I'm feeling good with that we held the Torrential because we can wipe this out, and then once he does the JD or whatever, then we can drop the Torrential. I think.
Yeah, that's like the strongest part about progs is when you're able to do stuff like this where you bounce with swap back to your hand because we're gonna be able to do it again. We have salvage. Like we're
Oh yeah,
he mills his JD mills.
no.
He is terrible mills. He did get a draw though, which sucks. He
Okay.
plus. This is why I
Sorcerer
love
JD.
this deck though. Like Garroth sometimes just win you games. Like it's such a fun card. I love Garroth.
Oh yeah. No, you're right. You're right. Okay. Not so bad. Not so bad. Okay.
All
So
right.
which one are we going to ban? I suppose the he doesn't. He's pretty unlikely to have an honest, so I think we can attack over the Lumina, right?
Well, it's not that we care
Um,
about that. I just want to. I'd rather banish the Lumina. Like it's more damage if we attack over Lumina, but I'd rather banish Luma in case he has another reincarnation. I guess they might only play wait
Incarnation.
one. They only use. I think this is the list the guy topped with. Well, no, he's playing treacherous. I don't think they ever. Well, some people
He
slide
might
it.
have multiples. I think he
Yeah,
already has so many good things in the grave that we can just do more damage here.
yeah, it's true. I on the
That's
specific
what I'm thinking.
instance of reincarnation, like if I didn't see it, I'd want to do that play, but he already used one, so I don't think you'll see two. There is also the substitute play,
Okay.
but I think it's better to stop that in plus.
Yeah, I think so. And specifically because we have salvage to bring back another swap. And what we're going to do here
We're
is
gonna
we're just
sub
going
it.
to like bounce this guys again. Yeah, it's a swap and sub. Yeah, so we're bringing back both of
He
those.
could have Crow. That's like
And
a real draw. But he's not saying anything. So just special.
so even if he throws, we still get one of
Oh
them back.
yeah.
So that wouldn't be too bad. Yeah.
Okay, so special.
Yep.
Do we
So do we
declare?
have anything left to send?
We could send
Do we have?
another. We could send like a flip flop or something. I don't think flip flop's good in this matchup.
We sided out the flip flops. No, we're
You're
good.
right.
We're not sending anything.
Okay.
We're gonna just yeah.
You're
We
right.
have
We did
20
side it
frogs left.
out. It's good to know that.
Mhm.
14. Could have
Okay.
sided out a dupe maybe, or not dupe, but or we could have took a dupe out, like with the swap.
We could have, but I like especially because we have owies and stuff, I like to just have the extra warders.
Is it crazy that I want to just set the YDKE break?
Let me just think. So remind me of his hand. We got
We know.
Sorcerer JD, right? That's all we know, I think. So what's his graveyard?
Sorcerer.
So we got 1, 2 names. We got Sorcerer live.
Wait, Sorcerer was gone because of Dust Shoot. So it's just JD that we know about.
So it's Dark Arms then. He still has Dark Arms. Uh-oh. We didn't think about that. Okay.
He has one dark.
We forgot the whole thing.
He has one dark.
One dark. Okay. I'm thinking maybe we could set the torrential here because we're about to kill him next turn, so we're just thinking about one more final push.
Yeah, I think you're right. Like we're pretty lucky to play against a deck like this. Like we play against Bayou, and now we play against this. We're playing against non-heavy back row decks because those are a lot harder games to navigate. I think.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, totally.
Like playing in games like these, frogs are just gonna eat you up. Like this is a problem with Twilight, but like the only reason it's a problem for him is because he didn't see 5 better mills. Like he saw decent mills because he saw a light sworn off of Geralt. Okay, so he did end up having a second one. He's gonna target Lumina. Hard Trooper, what the? He's just trying to get the
Hard Trooper.
He's trying to get his dad live, but like he doesn't know we have torrential set. Torrential is gonna ruin him here. It's actually gonna ruin him. I hope he hits the dart. Summon it out.
So we get to choose if we want a torrential based on his mills because he's going to use that with priority. So once he mills, we're going to think about this for a second, I think. But we probably will, depending. It's just like he might be able to have the Dark Arm live. He might be able to have the JD live.
I love when they don't like just say if they're using it or not. Like I asked Prio, and he's just like, "Yeah, I activate effect." Okay, he milled nothing. This literally does nothing. It's still
so
3
names.
Names.
Check the grave here. 1,
3 names, 2 darks. He is the worst spot possible. He can't use either of the cards in his hand.
Perfect. So yeah, we're gonna torrential that 100%. Yeah, because we have game by Caius.
The problem is he draws here, but
that's okay. The sorcerer's even if he's sorcerer, that's fine. We just want to make sure he doesn't draw a trap, I guess. Nothing that gets in the way of Caius.
Okay, GG.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so we're gonna set our trap, Caius the trap, and win.
He knows we have
easy
those.
peasy. All right. Very nice.
Okay. I think going second, in my head, I would want to side out of Aoi. What is your opinion?
I still love the Aoi all the time. I'm not gonna lie.
It is a really good card. I understand.
What we could side out is like Solemn because that's a very long-term game or a long late game card. We could play with pros. Dust Shoot I still like because you saw that whole game. Like Dust Shoot was live like the entire time.
So I said in 1 crow. What else are we thinking? What
else could it be?
I will say Mirror Force is a little better in the Twilight than it is into just Lightsworn. I'm not saying we have to side it, but it is a little better in this matchup than regular Lightsworn.
You're right. So we can side out the Phoenix Wing for that if you want.
I'm surprised you like. I guess I've gotten old in my ways where I was just like, if I'm going second, Dust Shoot's bad, but like it's not always bad. So we're good here.
It totally depends on the matchup. Yeah, totally. Like it won us that whole game, even if
sure, but we were going first. But yeah, if we went second, it probably still happens because his hand was just dead. That allure saved him more, but like his hand was just bad. Okay, does nothing.
Oh, bad again.
He has Gores. He has Gores this time. He always does something, but he has Gores this time. But he would still mill. Yeah. Like I think he's just playing wrong.
Oh,
our hand is crazy.
Okay, we got a combo.
Yeah, our hand is absolutely cracked.
What we're gonna do? We got the magical Diva 1-for-1 combo. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna 1-for-1 discard a substitute, which is a strange play, very strange indeed. But we got an idea. So we got a lot of value from this. We're gonna summon a sub in defense mode, of course. Wait, so now we're summon our Diva. Yeah.
Diva 4.
So we're gonna use our Diva. Summon the Diva. Now we could, if we wanted to. Oh, sorry. Let me pause for a second here. Maybe that's okay. That's fine actually.
I can go back. So I can go back. He'll allow it.
I don't know. It's good actually. This way is actually technically better. I just had to think about it for a second, but you're actually right. So now sub can tribute the defense mode Diva. So now we're going to go through the Treeborns first because that's just the standard line. Even though we know he has Kaiku and stuff, but he mostly has crows. So then we go for a swap frog, send a sub. So swap frog, send a sub, and we're going to pause there. So now we get to go to battle phase. So a lot of frog players forget about the battle phase in the middle of a combo.
I know I do.
Board.
So 200. You want to attack him? I do think
Yep.
he has gores here. Do you think he has gores?
He might,
Do
but
we
even if he
care?
does, we
That's
got
the other question: is do we
exactly.
care?
We don't really care.
So attack.
That's exactly it. So he's thinking about a 100 or sorry, a 1,000 token. So that's why I was thinking about the deal man for a second, but I prefer the 1,000 token. You're gonna like this next part. So did he gores or not? He didn't. I don't think.
Okay, wow. He just has
He
the
didn't.
worst hand ever, I guess, or
Perfect.
he wants to OTK us, perhaps. Um.
Amazing. Now here's the magic part. Swap bounce diva.
Okay. Based. Okay, the deck's peak. I've seen enough. All right. Do we
Yes,
go
that's
into dupe here, or what are we
the
thinking?
combo. Now sub can, yeah. Yes, we can keep going. So sub contribute the swap. We can send one more swap, which sends another sub, I think. Do we have any more subs? No, no more subs in deck. Okay, so just send the swap.
Send the last
Okay,
swap.
and then no, we're going to leave that one swap.
Okay.
That's for a reason. I'll show you. So we're going to attribute the swap, and we're going to summon one of the dupes, and we're going to leave it just like that.
No
This sets
sets.
us
I
up
think.
perfectly.
Um.
So here's the thing: because he bricked, we don't have to do anything at all. We even have the crow
Well, we think
if
he
he gets out of
bricked,
line,
right? We think
but
he
he's going to be fine.
bricked, but I think he
So
also might just have like an insane hand.
yep,
Like that's the other thing. It's either brick or insane hand. And I'm thinking like what saves us, but
that's okay.
like I guess Regeki Brick probably doesn't save us. We don't have anything we want to
We're
discard.
totally
Crow is
chilling.
probably good enough here.
Yeah, it really is. And we're very spongy here because anything he does to us, we're going to be able to punch him back with our diva and then set a trap behind it. And we're
It just sucks holding
totally
traps in
chilling.
hand. I always hit. Oh, see, yeah, it's stuff like this. Oh, that
That's
kind of
okay.
hurts.
All right, so we got Swallow Release. I don't mind this at all, actually.
We still have
So you're going
salvage
to see now
targets.
how we play. We do. Yeah, we're still going to be living just fine. So we set us up very well to insulate ourselves from this because now we still have frogs in deck that we can tribute our diva for. So we're going to have some lines for a couple more turns.
Okay, what?
This is going to be pretty interesting. Okay, so I got an idea. Okay, that's not a good card to draw, unfortunately, but that's okay.
It's a
So
good
we
pitch for
can,
Regeki Brick though. Um,
yeah, it probably will be. Yeah, you're right. And
Diva.
that's kind of why I like holding Regeku Break because typically you want to hold it or set Regeku Break once you have more cards. So yeah, summon Diva for sure. Now, yeah, so Diva can summon the last Diva.
Oh, I'm
So this
surprised you
kind of
don't want
loops
to.
itself in a little bit.
I'm surprised you don't want to go for. Oh, so we're gonna go in the swap here, right?
The Gilman I'm going to hold for later. So same thing like before. Sub tribute this defense mode Diva.
Does it matter that it's a defense one? I would
So then we
usually
get
tribute over this one, but I guess you're attacking, huh?
yeah,
Okay.
just because we're attacking, that's the only reason. And
Attack.
yep, so we're going to do another 12, just like before. We're incrementally getting there bit by bit.
I think I would
And
have
we're
summoned. I don't think I ever would have done the swap frog bounce play if I was doing this by myself, but that's cool. It makes sense why you play the deck now. Okay, there it is. Yeah, we expect this.
okay.
Like he's
Not
like
bad, that's not
he's
bad.
like he's just gonna do this every turn if we don't stop it. So now he's stopping it.
Exactly. He
So
knows.
do it again.
Okay, so we're bouncing the Diva again, same like before. And do we want to... Okay, so actually what we want to do here is we want to... Oh, maybe, yeah, okay, let's tribute the swap. Like, I was considering just tributing the sub here, but we can tribute the swap for the last dupe.
I also think it's
Um,
probably good for us to set both our back row. It like plays weak and a heavy, but like we don't have any treeborns to worry about anymore.
the Raigeki Break totally, but he doesn't have enough of a grave for us to chain the prophecy
I guess
for
yeah,
yet.
we have
So
crows, so
Raigeki
it's
Break,
fine. Just Regeki,
now that he's committed the gores, we can totally set the Raigeki Break because we want to
and that's
kill
it.
that thing. But that's, I mean, apart from that, we're fine.
Okay.
Next turn, by the way, we can summon Goyo and take his scores.
Dude, this deck's cool, man. I'm having a good time. Um, do I
Glad you like
have
it.
priority?
He has priority to activate
I
his
know. I'm
effect.
just he has to say yes or not before we
Oh,
decide
sure,
if we
sure.
want to use our Regeki break. Um, okay.
Okay, he wants to use priority, so target the what?
That's fine.
Target
We just
the
let
yeah,
this go.
that's fine. Okay.
Roll
Yeah,
your
we'll let
dice,
that
my
down.
friend. Hit a 6. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So we get a
six, six,
search
six,
here,
six.
right?
Yeah, we do.
Swap
We're
frog?
gonna grab the remaining swap. Yeah. Oh, it's sad that we don't get a search for our other one, but that's okay. Yeah, we're chilling here. He's gonna waste a lot of resources doing this, and we're gonna just
Well, don't
punch him
we?
back.
Can we just add a another dupe back to hand?
We can't, unfortunately.
Why not?
It can't do that.
You can add one frog
Except
muster.
Frog.
Oh, except you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So what's he hitting here?
He hit
Dude.
the
Okay,
duplicate.
in this case, we're gonna chain the Regeki break because we have no other frogs. So we're gonna chain discarding this frog, so we're gonna be able to get it back. So if you can chain that Regeki break
One
for
sec.
me.
Wait.
Oh fuck.
Wait. We're good. We're good. I wasn't paying attention, but he hit a 1, so it doesn't
Oh.
matter. I don't think we're allowed to chain to his effect. It'll still resolve. If that's what you mean, like save the frog.
We do it before the roll. Yeah, it was too late, but that's okay.
I'm saying like if he discards a card, I think it automatically like will roll and then destroy. I don't think it needs to be up on the field.
No. It's discard, then I can respond, and then only once
Well,
it's okay.
it's cost a target, right?
Okay.
It's cost a target.
Yeah. Yeah, so he targets, but then we can respond before the roll happens. That's okay.
Oh, so you're saying the snipe hunter has to be face up to roll? Is that what?
No. I'm saying that before the roll happens, we get to decide if we want to respond.
Oh, you're just saying to pitch the swap frog to add off the dupe frog.
Yeah.
Oh, I was thinking you were trying to save the dupe frog the whole time. My bad. Do we wanna end phase get rid of this, because this could be dust shoot? Like that's my only fear right now.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, we could do that, and specifically because the Goyo line is very strong.
So we could pitch this, or we could pitch the archer.
No. We need that. No. Send the swap. So the swap is what we're gonna hit. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna hit the backer.
Mirror Force. That's fine.
Now we can go for the Goyo. So we're planning way ahead of here. We're planning a couple turns in advance. But okay, that's really, really good top deck. Holy. So now we're gonna just go for Diva into Goyo, very simply, with the Gilman.
Dude, I think we're cruising right here. We could steal this too and just pop, because salvage.
We could. Thing though is, I actually am very comfortable with the Goyo take the Gores because he has to pay so much advantage just to get rid of that. And
my problem is that he's pitting advantage in the grave. But look at this, he's seen every one of his side deck cards.
Yeah, it's crazy.
He's oversided for us, and it's come back to hurt him.
I can totally see why he passed so many turns, right?
So we have to get rid of the substitute here, sadly.
Yep, that's right. So 3, 2, 6. 3, 2, 1, 6. Yeah.
There it is, Goya. We're just attacking here. Nothing else we can do, right? No.
Yeah, we can take that Goya, and we're gonna set our prophecy behind us.
Yep.
So hopefully I would actually like if he hits our back row. That would be great if he did. I would love him to do that.
This is kind of dead anyway, but like we have Crow, so like there's just I think he's just in the worst spot ever. Like he has to pitch both of his cards to pop these two, and then he still can't attack over the frog. Like he has to have like Brain Caius or something to do anything.
Exactly.
I'm just passing.
Yeah.
I mean, him getting rid of the Treeborns just made it easier for us to play. Like obviously it would have been good to have the Treeborns. Like we wouldn't have had to use our substitute as a tribute right there for the Goyo, but like. Yeah, like this target.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we prepared ourselves very well for this whole release, totally. Even though we banished all our cards, but that was okay. What is he hitting?
Okay, hits the Goyo.
The Goyo, is it? Okay, that's fine. He's wasting real cards for that. That's okay.
Wow.
Perfect.
Wow. And we can just summon this too.
Yeah, exactly.
But we're not even going to. I feel like we could just salvage for Diva.
I think we don't want to do that just yet. We don't want to tell him what
we want to
we
save
have.
it.
We want him to.
We have Dust Shoot.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's ever going to be live, but wow. So just summon.
That might not never be. Yep. And we're gonna kill both the guys. Easy peasy.
Okay.
Yep.
We
could equip, but I'm thinking we just leave the dupe for now. I'm feeling safe with it.
So set the Dust Shoot? I want to set it. Or we could wait a turn.
You think so?
We could wait a turn.
I kind of want to hold it in case we get a discard trap or something, but
yeah,
I could be wrong.
No, you're fair. I would say we wait a turn anyway if he doesn't have anything to do this turn. I feel like he's going to do something.
Question. Oh, actually, forget it. I was thinking if he has like Avarice, then Dust Shoot could be live, but we have plays for that. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Maybe we should have thought about that. Oops. That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, we actually have a way to get rid of this. Yeah, it's totally good.
This might help us.
Change the prophecy. Change the prophecy. Because get rid of his other two.
Okay, so
yeah.
Target.
That's good. I almost forgot for a second.
Yeah, this is fine because he has to attack over Dupe Frog. We get back Swab. Like this is so fine.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! He put the Gores in his grave.
Oh no! And so now we can pro that. if we want to. We can still crow it.
Think. Wait.
Or
Think. Wait. Oh, wait.
yeah, think if you want to crow it. I think we do because we want to make
Because
sure that
it's this
there's
is. I feel like this is his last ditch effort, right?
yeah, I think so. I think so. Yeah, he looks very desperate, right? So I think we'll go
Dude,
for
that
that.
kind of sucks. That was kind of insane. He targets his own dart to get back in the grave. It like played around our back row perfectly.
Oh my god, I forgot about that too.
I have
I wasn't
Fryo.
even. Yeah. He is Prio? No, not on the resolution. No, he doesn't. No, that's not true. Only on the summon.
No. Uh, like yeah, you have Pryo to pop, sure, but I chain those two. Like, okay, go.
Yeah, exactly. No, we're totally in the clear here. No,
Okay.
we're right. He's wrong. Too bad.
Continue.
You
You
said no.
used
I love
Pryo.
that. He's Prio on the Gores. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So everything else is just spell speed 2 effects before an open game state.
Like substitute.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, does he not think we're chaining the crow to the transmigration? I guess
He
no. I
might
guess we can't. I guess we can't because he would be popping it, and
on the
then we
resolution.
because we
On
we
the
we chained
resolution of
it.
transmigration.
Yeah, on the resolution. Yeah.
Yeah, on the resolution we can do that. Yeah. What he might be thinking is if he's a goat player, then you do get priority of that kind of effect on resolution of effects, but in Edison you don't.
Well, he's played enough of the format. He's 900 rating.
Yeah, I mean, even people can get it wrong all the time. Like, whatever. It is what it is.
Uh, this guy's
Was
just
he even
like
saying?
the fact he's even saying this. He's like just trying to slime his way into a win. It's just weird. I don't know. That more
Yeah, no.
correct. Okay.
You can explain to him that
Yeah,
that's priority
he
only for.
seems to get it. He seems to get it now. So we'll just go for the swap,
Okay,
right?
good.
The swap is only targeted.
Yeah, the swap's going to be good here because we're going to use that as an extender for more synchro plays.
This guy loves drawing good cards, though. Wow.
He really does. Unless he doesn't. Oh, okay, that's interesting. But we're still chilling. We're gonna make a synchro play. Do we have one more diva in deck? I think we do. Or do we not? I
Two.
forget.
No
We
diva. No
don't.
diva. But we could
Oh,
still go
fuck.
into an 8 because we haven't used Gilman. No, we have used Gilman, but we could go into a 5. 5
Huh.
doesn't do anything, huh?
A
I
five
think do we
technically
have to
does
set
something.
scapegoat. Well, 5 is either. Oh, it's Gashilnadon. That's what you're
Kishanadon.
thinking.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking. It's not
But
a nice play, but it is a play. Which is to say, literally, we're going to be crashing the swap frog, or we have another way to do it. Oh, hold on a minute. Okay. Which
because
ones can we get back?
we could target Diva, and then we could target.
Yeah, Diva and maybe yeah, it just has to be any water. Okay, so Diva plus any water. Yeah, I think Geshelnan is kind of the only line here, unfortunately.
Is that what we want to do? I'm thinking if there's any
Oh,
other
hang on,
option.
sorry,
There's
sorry,
like
sorry.
set scapegoat, but I don't know.
There is actually, and he has no more darks, right? Is that correct?
No darks.
Because we can wait one more turn. We could be a little
Set
risky
scape.
with it. Yeah, yeah, actually, and we could put it in defense mode as well and just pass, right?
Well, because the thing is, we are losing this archer, but that's probably fine.
Yeah, we are. So we can put it in defense mode, yeah, and then just set the goat, and we're actually okay because he has no
I
more
think we
darks.
set Dust Shoot too in case he gets to a dart, make him afraid of the back row.
You think so? I'm yeah, okay.
Because you're
Let's go with
thinking of
that.
a discard trap, but we have salvage. Like we're gonna have enough cards for a discard trap, I think.
Yeah, you're
Because
right.
we
Yeah.
have to get something bad
And
back.
also, we're not blocking Treeborn because it's gone. So yeah, okay, I'm with you.
Imagine if we played
Good idea.
Return. We just played Burial. Like Burial would be crazy. Burial put back the Treeborns. And
Oh my god,
or Avarice. Like Avarice actually would be really good in this spot.
you were right. Look at this. That was a good line.
So what does he target?
Target
Celestia? That's fine, right?
last year, right? Because he wants to finish it. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Okay.
What is this for? Like, why is he doing this? I hope he tributes his dad. That's gonna be funny.
It was like what you're saying. If he gets a dark and grave, so he wants to get dark and
Oh
grave.
yeah,
So let's
true.
see if he hits
Yeah,
the.
this is just the most neg play ever. My bad. My brain wasn't even like. Oh, he has something on res. That's funny.
We traumatize him.
Hopefully he hits the Dushy. That'd be funny.
Yeah. Then you'd be very, very vindicated. Let's see if he hits your card.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. That's the logical one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, crap. Okay. Oh, man. I wish I had Solemn here. Too bad.
One. Oh my God. It's still fine. We have.
Oh,
Yeah, this is
wow.
great. This is great. In fact, he didn't hit a dark is better. Well, I guess hitting a dark would have been
Yeah.
better. But him having wolf is fine. We're gonna have go. We're completely fine here.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
So
feeling
do
okay.
we,
It's not
do we
too bad.
scapegoat early, or do you want to wait for one attack? Let's think about the levels that we
That's a good
need.
question. Yeah, exactly. Let's think about the levels.
Because we can't summon anything off Diva anyway, so we could go for a 6. If we went for a 6, we don't have Goyo. It would be
Yeah,
Bryo.
we didn't. Bryo is not bad. Um, Gosh,
Bryo bounced
that's a tough
the
one.
dad back. He doesn't have darks engrave.
Yeah, actually, I kind of like that. But just bounce both of them back, right?
Yeah, so
Because
take
then he
do we
can't,
take
unless he has another reach.
we would have to take both attacks to do that, or we could special swap for the 2 levels, so we could block both these attacks. Do you want to block both
Because
these?
we have Brynok, I want to keep as many cards. So actually, I'm thinking take all of the damage because
All
we
right.
don't have to discard anything. Yeah, that's a really good idea. All right, I like it.
Alrighty.
Okay. Yep, we're good. We're good. Okay, very
Okay.
nice. He committed even more. I like this. I like it. Target. Target the.
That's fine.
Okay, fine by me. Doesn't matter.
So mill 3, please. I guess
Plays,
if he
he
mills
mills.
darks, this would be unfortunate. Yeah. Okay. Now our play changes, but we're activating those.
Yeah, totally. Huh. Interesting. That does change it a little bit.
Oh
So how many
my!
darks did he? Ooh,
Wait, Ecod is
wow.
insane.
Ooh.
Ecod's insane. Wow.
Very
He
good.
has 2 darks. He has
I'm
2.
thinking we go for Blackroot. We could go for Blackroot here, I think. Yeah.
Okay,
Pretty
so
easily.
here's another play though. We have a dark engrave.
Yeah.
Steal dad, pop a guy.
Yeah.
See
Go
if
for
we have
game?
enough damage. We get to go for game. Let's do some math. We don't have Goya, which is the problem here. Um,
Yeah. I think we can. Yeah, I think we have a line.
we have 5K if we go for Catastor to tribute a token for this, but we would need.
Yes.
We also have swap with salvage, so salvage first, no matter what, right? So we're going for
Um,
Diva.
Diva and didn't really
Probably
matter
have
what
just a
else.
pitch for swap, right?
Archer? Yeah, or a Galeman maybe, in case there's good damage there. It doesn't really matter whichever. Yeah.
Okay, now
Okay.
we got a thing.
Yeah, I like your idea. Let's try and go for game here. I think we can.
Okay, because we have 1 pop, so we can pop the defense monster. Trying to think if it matters. Well, we don't even have to pop the defense. We pop the wolf. Attack over the defense monster. 28. We need to find 2,800 more.
Defense position. Let's think. That and that and that.
Wait. Is there a colossal armory arm? No, probably not. We don't have 2
How many
tuners.
darks do we have engraved? Just the one, is it? Or do we have a Caius engraved, I think? How many?
Just 1
We got
dark.
1 to banish. Okay.
Sorry. I'm about to let.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Okay, so let's just grab the dark
Um,
arm first. Let's get stuff out of the way, right?
well, yeah, because we gotta
We're
know
going to be
if we
doing
want
that.
to use one of the tokens or not, right? But if a 6 would be better. That's like what I
Oh,
was thinking.
uh,
Wait, actually,
I think we should just.
we can swap the dark arm in the battle phase after attacking with the swap frog. That's something we didn't think about. So we could go into a 6 and then trade it with the slow and salty. What do you mean? We're about to win. Do we have Bria? So 2351.
Oh, it's
We
not
have to
enough.
use everything.
Mm.
If you win, win. Oh,
Oh man, that's the tricky part about making YouTube videos is like sometimes you got to think a lot with 2
well, I was
people.
just thinking of the line.
I'm
This guy
thinking,
can wait a second.
yeah, he can wait. He can wait. He can even leave
Yeah, that would
if
work
he
for
has
me.
nothing else.
Um, oh wait,
Okay, let's grab the token.
does this trigger if we do the enemy controller on the swap frog?
Problem is we don't have a level 3 to summon it with, so we can't use that.
Level 3
It
or
requires a level 3
non-tuner.
non-tuner.
Oh, I didn't know it had a restriction. That does suck.
I thinking maybe there could be like an arm line, but there isn't. Not.
Yeah.
It's like it's tough.
I think it is sadly just it might be good to just go
Thing is, that,
for
okay,
what do you think
trust
the
me
line
here.
is? What
Let's
do you
go
think the
for
line is?
let's steal the dark arms. I'm feeling that. So what I'm thinking also is that even if we don't kill this turn, sometimes what I do is I just go step by step, and if it arrives at a one turn kill, good. If it doesn't, it's just a bonus.
Okay, so you would
But let's
attribute a
steal the dark
token?
arms. Yeah, we're stealing the dark arms. Okay.
Oh man, the econ was such a crazy draw. If we had one more card in hand, it would I think it began.
Yeah, I agree with you. But okay, so then okay, so now we're gonna normal summon the Diva. What we're gonna do here is basically go card by card. So let's make a we can make Catastor, just to play around honest. We're gonna play it like really safe here, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Now we can special summon the swap. Okay, so we're not even gonna banish the crow for anything. What we're gonna do is we're gonna banish the crow in the main phase
Yeah,
too.
to
I don't
go for
think we're gonna
dab.
go for the kill.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so no.
Oh, wait.
We're gonna attack over the or sorry, we can go for the oh fuck. Okay, so dark arms over the wolf is better
You
because
think?
okay. If
If
he
the
has
last
honest, then
card
we're killing dark arms.
we bet 1,000, that's probably fine. I was thinking 2,800 direct feels really good here though, because we could still pop the dad for like by itself, right?
If he has Gordon, that's really bad though. So let's go for like we're killing
Yeah.
the dad in the main phase too with its own effect. That's what we're
Yeah.
planning to do.
Okay, so you like the playing around dad better than you like the damage. That's fine. All right. Let's attack.
Yeah, we're walking over that.
Okay, do I
Okay.
attack with this?
No,
I guess it
we're
doesn't
swinging
matter.
over the yeah, we want to do some damage so we can kill him next turn. So now he's in range to be killed next turn, basically. Because see this damage now, 27 or however much. Like that's enough to kill him next turn. So no gores, that's good. Main phase 2, we
Only
can go
22.
Dark Arm to kill itself.
Yo, you too. No, I'm kidding. All right.
And then swap to bounce itself, just to keep it safe.
All
And
right.
yeah.
No brain Caius. No brain Caius. That's the only thing I think that does it. I guess he doesn't have enough target names, does he? He has 4 names, so I guess JD would have been 100 off lethal. All right,
Yeah, that's true.
pass.
Like it was tough. It wasn't easy, but
All right, what do you
yeah,
have
I
set?
think
Raiko?
could be a Raikou, and I don't want to risk the swap frog because we need it. We want to tribute that for the Owie.
Just attack?
So yeah, we might as well just kill the Raikou if it's a Raikou. Kill it.
I think it's just nothing, actually. I think it's going to be like, oh, it is Raiko. Unlucky.
Yeah. Oh fuck. I mean, yeah, it could have been nothing.
He already
It's very
had 4
likely to be
names,
nothing
though,
if it
so
was.
these mills don't mean anything. The fact he got rid of this is actually pretty good. He doesn't have anymore. No way he's playing
Yeah.
3, right? So do you want to just set?
Yeah, we're gonna actually shotgun this in the standby just because like we can't handle anything or something, unfortunately. Yeah, let's shotgun this. We still have like good top decks and stuff, so let's find out. Huh. Yeah, I suppose that's right.
Yeah, I don't want him to just like shotgun it by while setting the recharge, or like I guess you couldn't set the recharge,
exactly.
but
yeah, I agree with you.
set that.
Okay, that's good top deck. Let's roll with this.
I guess if he draws a light sworn, this is better, but it's the same card either way. We don't care about mills at this point. Wait, do I sell him?
I think we're just like 100%. We need our life points.
Okay. Set this.
No need to set that just yet. Because if he has a Lila or something, he's going to be dead.
Yep, you're right. Okay.
If he has Lila, he's using that though. So.
Oh, he drew in a wolf.
Still.
Oh, unlucky. No wolf mills. Okay, mills is another honest. Okay. No honest and left in the game. He's looking at grave. I think he has JD. JD plus normal kills us. That's JD and grave. He's going for another Raikou, maybe? What's he going for? I guess if this is JD, then he just had the crazy draw. Oh, Lumina. Lumina summon Garoth. Oh, wait, that's game. Oh, that's sad. Oh, that's sad. Let's see if he goes for Geralt for greed or if he just goes for Wolf, which kills us.
Wolf for
Oh.
game. Yeah. Oh man. Bad.
GG to this
He's
guy.
gonna be mad.
I'm not even gonna look at what he's typing. I'm not even gonna do it.
I know,
I
right?
feel like maybe if we went for damage, we could have won that game, but I don't know. We were like we were like
Mhm.
100 off. It wasn't
Yeah,
great.
there could have been a line for
Cause
game.
I was thinking
Sometimes
the
I've
I was thinking the Brio line, and then we pitched the bounce it to his hand. He only had 2 darks.
hmm, maybe.
That was my thought.
I
Maybe I
think
should have
like
just let him blind to lure. Maybe I guess picking lure instead of recharge is what did it there. Scissors again.
was yes, okay. Let's see if it wins this time for the final time.
Hey, there we go.
Oh. Redemption. Um yeah, I was wondering how much damage that was. It was just 51, right? With the Brynock?
Well, yeah, pitch the because we could have bounced his guy after we attacked because it can bounce your own cards. So we could have popped one of his and then attacked over with swap over the thing.
I
No,
think 51 wasn't good enough. So here we're just gonna make our Sentryborn with the swap normal and shotgun and owie, and as simple as that.
we're not gonna bounce it to him.
And we're set up for it. Nope. We want a shotgun.
Do we want to set
Especially because we
both?
got two of them.
Actually, we can't. Never mind.
No.
All right.
We want to just shotgun him. We want to get that Treeborn back next turn for the next owie. So we're shotgunning this.
Oh wait, my bad.
And stand back against that.
Oh wait. Oh, before. My bad. Wait, were you saying right now or later? Sorry.
Yeah. Stand
Okay,
back.
I was trying to. I was trying to do it in standby.
To...
Oh wow, this is like it's just this, right? Or are you thinking something else?
Yeah, the hamster for sure.
Because we do have YDKE break. We could like pop it before it happens. But
no, we don't.
and he would chain MST. He would have MST. We get 2 for 1.
No, he's going to be setting the MST this turn, I think. So we're gonna.
That's probably true.
Break is not coming to life.
So get rid of the hamster.
Yep, but in general, we don't want to waste cards just because we can. We want to just avoid having to do that.
I was more so thinking he chains MST and then we use our guide to get rid of his. But yeah, I'm thinking of the highest, like the highest call, or like, what am I trying to say? Like the best possible.
One thing to know about YDKE break is it is sacred. You only get it for 1 card, so
true.
Especially against a deck like this, we want to save it for his best cards.
Yeah, I guess I just kind of I'm a little bit less what's the word, conservative. We're summoning this, right?
That's okay. Yeah, totally. You can even summon it in attack mode, because what I want to do is I actually want to that doesn't matter actually. But yeah, let's roll with Substitute's fine. And here's a cool line we can do. We can Substitute to just summon all the Treeborns. So the second Treeborn and one of the swaps. So just 1 swap, send 1 sub. And we're going to go to battle phase after that. And we're going to do something cool after that.
Okay. All right, after battle.
Yep, so you took that. Okay, good. So now what we can do is we can actually bounce the Substitute.
Okay. And then we can alloy again?
So what yep, exactly.
So and then next turn we can go in the Duke block. Yes, I'm understanding it exactly. Now. Do you think it's worth it, since we know his hand, to do it so early? I guess we could chain to the MST, right?
Yeah, what we want to do is keep the Substitute, and we want to just shotgun this so we can end our turn. Okay. So what we want to do is force him to set something so we can eat it with our Unifrog next turn.
All right, that sounds good. So
stamina plays, tributes, so cost.
Oh, we dodged a bullet here. To get rid of the airbomb, obviously.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's drawn nothing now. Oh yeah, we know everything.
Yeah, 4 spells, 1 trap.
This feels so dirty. We're just like controlling his hand. It's so mean.
MST, Brain, Mind Control, and
all right.
There was something else. What was the other spell?
He's just passing. He's just not setting his MST.
Okay, but I know the 4 spells. 4 spells, 1 trap. Yeah, he that's okay. I mean, we don't have to be so worried about it. Okay, so we can go for
still have 1 swap. Yeah,
so that's good here.
Okay, you summon swap.
Yep. And yeah, we can summon swap and just that.
attack. Yeah.
And oh, sorry, it's in this episode. Well, it doesn't matter. Now, next turn, or sorry, main phase 2, we can tribute the swap to just summon one dupe. So he has a book, he has mind control, he has oh,
Yeah.
actually no, god, am I missing? Yeah, I think it's okay because he has
Force him to use
brain,
his cards. Like,
mind. Yeah, he's gonna waste some cards on this, and if he doesn't draw a monster or a tune or whatever, then he can't even do that anyway.
he doesn't even know
I'm
we're
feeling
on
pretty good
Diva
about
yet,
the
so
one.
like him using his cards on this would be good. Only problem is if he draws into an Arabellum, like that would be kind of rough.
Rebellum would be fine. It would just be cat, I think, is a problem, but whatever. I mean, I think we're pretty safe here. I'm
Frog
cool just
monsters.
passing because the MST.
This is interesting because if he does steal this, he can attack into sub, which kind of sucks. With brain, I feel like if
Yeah.
you waste brain, that's probably
So
good.
I'm feeling pretty comfortable with it.
So do you just pass?
Yeah, and you're right about the brain. Yeah, we'll pass. You're right about the brain that when sub dies, he'll still protect his fallen comrade or whatever. Yeah.
Ancient telescope.
Right.
He just
Telescope.
passed.
Okay.
This guy just passed.
Cool. We're summoning. Oh, I wanted to summon Gilman. That's too bad. Okay. We need Treeborn.
Oh yeah,
no.
my bad. I just do it. I'll just do it. He's fine with that. He's fine with that.
Yeah.
we're talking here. We're talking here.
Yeah,
Just
great,
Diva.
great. Yeah.
And we do still have a swap in the deck if we want to do that. So Diva for Archer.
Oh, we've actually used the last one. That's good. Yeah, Archer's good.
Oh yeah, we did just use the third one. Yeah, you're right.
So we have a cool play here, which is we're going to use his cards against him, and I'll show you how. Substitute Tribute Treeborn. You're going to be very glad we used this, or that we kept this around. So we're going to get rid of the dupe, or sorry, the flip flop because he has mind control. We don't want him to steal it.
Yeah, there
So
it is.
summon
Okay.
the flip flop. I want to use this for a synchro. You know what synchro?
Oh yeah. So 2, 4.
Synchro. Level 7.
Oh, okay. These 3, right?
Yeah.
We don't care about. We keep these 2.
Yeah, that and the 3. Yeah, so the Archer and the Herbellum. Because he's got a dead hand, so we want him to be Yaddle locked in this case. So we just draw the same thing every turn. So sub goes to defense, but whatever.
Yeah, we're gonna do that main too. I'm gonna attack for 100. Wait, let me do this card.
No, we don't. Okay, sorry.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, we actually can't.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
We can't what?
All right. We can't attack with the sub. We're just going to put it in defense mode.
Yeah. You're right, actually. I didn't attack, though, because he used drag. You're completely right. I don't know why I thought I could attack and put it to defense. That was a big misplay if he let that happen. If he had used it on the second attack,
cool.
we would have been cooked because he would just brain attack our guy and pitch in one of our cards.
Yeah, we're going to set we're going to set both because we want to be able to use both things here, and we're going to just kind of roll with this for game because now we're in a very, very, very good position. We've got junk. He's got nothing.
So he's got Trag, but Trag's not a scary here. It's like it's a dupe frog he has to attack.
Yeah. It's really bad. He has no monsters to steal.
We know he has Gotems. We know he has Book of Moon, so he can book the dupe. Okay.
He can do that. It's fine. Yeah. So his remaining cards are Brain, Mind, and MST.
Do we want to pitch Gilman?
Put it back to the top.
Oh, you're gonna put it back to the top. That's dirty.
Yeah, and we're gonna keep the Gilman because we're gonna go for game.
Oh shit!
It's okay.
Oh, my bad.
No, it's okay.
I think we still go for game either way, but yeah, I always just think of Diva as a live card. That's why. We know that's Gothem's emergency call and or MST, right?
Yeah,
it could be something new.
We can hold this until our stand-up. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. Okay, now we can discard the torrential. Yeah, and we go for game if we want.
Okay. Standby. Yeah, I messed up with the Gilman thing. That's my fault. Oh.
No, that's okay.
Is that a misplay to summon this?
Got guaranteed game. No, it's okay because we still got enough for a synchro, so we can make any synchro we want, really.
Well, we can go into Uni Frog, so we can get rid of this if we need levels.
That's true. That too.
Okay.
You're right.
So do you want to just summon Diva or?
Yeah, we can even make Armory Arm. Armory Arm is still game because we know his hand. It's Brain, Mind Control, and Gothem's Call.
So do you want to do these two or just the duo? Oh, he's just okay.
Yeah, he knows this game. He knows it.
This is where we're playing
Okay,
against
I
X
like Sea
Sabers.
Hunters. Sea
Both of
Hunters
them.
are so good against this deck.
Okay. It kind of sucks that it trades with Hamster. Hamster like it like just bounce it like hits 18 to 18. That kind of sucks, but it negates the effects,
Well,
I
the good
guess.
thing
Yeah,
it
I
does
forget
negate. Yeah,
I forget
exactly.
that it doesn't have to get over. That's important.
So I want to take out the Scapegoat because that's a liability for his Full Helm Knight. I want to take out. I could take out. Tough one.
I
A
don't
lot
think
of these
he's on a
cards are
lot
really
of
good.
back row. I don't think he's on a lot of back row. Unifrog would be getting Book of Moon most of the time, I think.
That's okay. I'm fine with that. That's a good trade. So I'll just put in one hunter, and that's all we need, I think. Oh no, we totally need Unifrog 100%.
Okay,
That's
okay.
like one of the best cards.
I just think they don't play
Anything?
much back row. I played against I did a collab on this deck actually, the X Saber deck for the most part.
Yeah, you're
It
right.
looks
This one
like
in
he's on
particular
this
is
list.
not. It's very combo heavy. You're absolutely right.
So just one card
I
though?
think
You
we're
think
good.
just one
I think
card's
we're
good?
good.
All right.
Yeah, yeah. I slide very conservatively, and
I
my
do
main is
think
also
I
like
do
very.
think Dushu could actually be really good in this sort of matchup, but I don't know. I guess it would get
Yeah, in this
comboed
case,
on.
only going first, I would side against X Sabers in this case.
All right then, let's get it.
Yep.
I mean that duel was expertly played. We activated 2 Aoi. The guy had no chance. He should have been setting his cards. I don't know why he didn't. He just refused to book a moon
Yeah,
until he was on his turn. All right.
yeah. It was played very interestingly.
Set two.
Also, I
This
mean,
is
he didn't
more
have any options.
interaction than he did last game. Okay.
Okay. So we're just going to develop the board with a dupe, I think, unless something new happens. I'm going to draw. Nope. Just set dupe. And maybe set torrential as well, if he plays into it. Hopefully he does.
I like setting torrential here. That sounds fine. This deck can just combo and mill you for 5, so or not mill you for 5, just rip from your hand for 5. So
Totally. Yeah, you're right.
I don't even want to chain this,
Okay,
do
well, that
I?
was... that's awful. Oh, fuck.
Do I?
Okay, yeah, we can't.
We can't.
No, we can't change. Yeah. No,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, I know we don't get
Yeah,
the effect because it misses timing. Ooh. Okay, these are bad
exactly. Yeah.
mills. His emergency call isn't live.
Yeah, that's
He
good.
plays one more,
Good
I
sign.
think.
Hopefully he plays into this. Okay, yeah, we got to torrential that for sure. Because it's just too much of a hassle to get rid of.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah. We can't let him keep any sabers on the board because that's dangerous. Okay, that's a good top deck. Yep, let's just set up our frogs. Easy peasy. So we'll tribute for cost, by the way. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I was just getting it
Then,
in there and then sending Tribune.
sure.
All right,
Okay,
attack.
so we're gonna. Yep.
I feel like he doesn't really have real back row. Only problem is he could like book a moon to make sure we don't bounce, but that's okay. That's fine.
That'd
Probably.
be fine by me. No mind.
It's
Okay,
sad that he
so now
didn't
we
keep
can
all his
bounce.
cards in hand. We could like econ steal, but just bounce to hand.
Yeah, the next turn we will. I think we probably will be using econ next turn. So we're gonna bounce and we're gonna set the trap. And now we're in a really, really, really good spot because
I
now
mean,
we can set up.
this deck feels crazy. I know, like maybe we haven't been playing against the best of decks, but like we played against Vayu, it felt like we had the game the entire time. And then we played against what was the last guy on? Lights Twilight. We would have won that Twilight game if I hit a 50-50 correctly, right? Should I do this now?
Yeah, pretty much. It was really close. We don't need to hit this dragon now. We're totally chill with the damage. We wanted to hit the back row later.
But I think we could have won that game had I just hit the recharge instead of the allure.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Suppose so, maybe. Well, yeah. There's arguments for both sides, but whatever.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a
this is a
hindsight
really good.
decision. So draw.
This is so good.
Oh wow. One for
It's interesting.
one. Um,
That's going to be good later.
what do you want to pitch, or do
But
you
for
not want
now,
to?
so we got. I'll give you one guess. What is our highest value play here?
I'm thinking summon Sea Hunter attack, but I don't know. Maybe it would be like Econ Steel is all right too. I kind
Our
of
highest value
there's
play?
so many plays we have. There's like a million.
We do. We have a lot of plays, but the best one is Phoenix Wing Backer.
Okay, so what
So
do
we'll
you
do
want
that
to
right
pitch?
now.
Is my
Right,
question. What do you want to pitch?
discard the swap. That's the card we need the least. Hit the back row. And now we're free for a Caius that makes him go -2.
So Econ.
Nope. No.
Oh, okay.
We don't even need to use the Econ at all.
I guess we just
All we
attack
got to
over
do is
this. So
Caius's. Yep.
yeah,
So
I
the
was
simplest play,
thinking too
and
hard. It's probably a
it is
Ramster.
devastating.
Oh, Immers. Okay.
Very nice.
Do you
That
ever think
means
it's worth to
also
go
that
for 1 for 1? Probably not, right?
not yet. No. We're gonna wait for a later turn because we're gonna wait for later because we're gonna have a Treeborn later, which is like more stuff to do 1-for-1 tricks with. And also, we're gonna have more cards in hand later, more options to discard.
Sadly, I
So we're
do
gonna
think we just lose to if this guy has like a summoner monk. Like if he just has summoner monk, we kind of lose. But okay, he's going for
yeah, he would have used it
Ragigura.
earlier.
He has to pitch a Falter. He might have two Falters. Like I think normal summon, X Saber, go for Falter. Oh, he's gonna add it
I
back
mean,
to
I think we
hand.
can
That's
still
kind of
have
cool.
this.
That's kind of cool.
And he got
Yeah.
a set card.
All right.
Okay.
We're losing
Wow,
some
that
cards
was
this time. We're losing some cards.
That's all right. I think we.
I think we lose. That's what I think. He's
It's
gonna
possible.
go. He's gonna go into the 9, attack over our guy, and then make us pitch 3 cards. But like we're kind
His
of
remaining
fine if he
is some
tries to. He's kind of. We're kind of fine because we have a guy coming back every turn. Because he's gonna get rid of these two no matter what.
Yeah, he will.
That's good. Oh, unlucky.
Okay.
Because it would have been nice to just do that in the standby, make him get rid of his own Gotems, make him pitch a card, but I guess he doesn't have one now. So just set this.
Ooh,
That's
that's interesting. Oh, great. Sure, that's fine.
Banish that
Yeah,
monster.
we don't mind that at all.
So it gets rid of this.
Hmm?
And banish it from our deck.
This
Right?
worked very well. Yep. That's the thing. Like sometimes they hit your whole hand and you still win. So we're gonna
So
go
we're
for
just
catastrophe.
Catastrophe, yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine it doesn't matter Archer or Gilman. Maybe Gilman's we have more damage
Archer.
later.
Get rid of Archer because they have no more Treeborns to use it with.
Okay.
So we're gonna save Gilman for later. Okay. And then.
Pass.
Yep.
I mean, yeah, like you can't really do this whole hand rip thing against frogs because Treeborn's broken. But I mean, we don't have Treeborn anymore, so we're just summoning Armsea Hunter, right?
I'm thinking.
Because we can't do anything
okay.
with swap, right?
Yeah, so even if it's even if it's Emmer's Blade here, we can still attack over the Emmer's Blade with the Hunter. Doesn't negate yet, but we can still Catastrophe whatever he summons. Yeah, and then we're safe because the Hunter doesn't get killed by anything. Okay, all right, fair enough.
It doesn't work, does it? After damage calculation.
Yeah, unfortunately not. So I think we just gotta kill the Riker here.
Wait, so it gets its effect? It gets its effect? I thought it didn't.
Yeah, we don't have a water monster yet, so it
doesn't do anything. Oh, okay, yeah. So you think we attack over it?
Yep. If it worked like that, it would be a staple in every deck.
Yeah, it would be.
Way too broken.
Okay, yeah. Mill 3.
So we're good. It's not too bad.
Yeah, I mean, this guy's gonna be live next turn with the swap.
You know what? I'm thinking maybe we could have. Yeah,
maybe we should have swapped. Maybe we should have swapped.
Oh no! It was fine the way we did it. It's just maybe we could have killed the hamster, but that's okay.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe kill a hamster too, but if we make him do it on his own turn, he might have like cards that help him with a certain like one. I can't summon anything.
Okay. We could. Yeah, we just kind of have to set the dupe, I think. Shuffle the hand, but that's okay.
Yeah, true. I was supposed to do that.
I'm micromanager.
Ooh, crazy draw.
Ooh, amazing. Super good.
Sub plus Diva, right?
Yeah, well, no, actually, just the Archer plus the Diva, and because we're gonna start with the Archer just to beat over the hamster. Yeah, so Archer plus Diva, and we can save the Diva for later, because Diva is gonna be our trump card that we're gonna hold for as long as possible.
Hopefully that back row. Okay. Which.
Okay, so you can pick one. That's good.
Surely he gets rid of Diva. Oh, he doesn't even know. He doesn't even know. No one knows that it has an effect. Oh my god. Okay, so does it have to equip face up?
Yep. We have to flip our dupe first. Okay, and then yep, good to ask because yep, you actually did it the perfect way because if you had Torrential there, if we had used the thing on summon, then we would have missed timing, but it's good that we didn't, so that's good. Next, we can attack.
Mirror Force.
The Mirror Forces, then...
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. Actually, okay, most of the times Mirror Force in this case would not work, but it would actually be perfect, I think, because you can... Yeah, you would be able to sacrifice both to save the the hunter. Anyway, yeah. Oh, so sorry. We should add from the dupe. I was distracted. I was trying
Oh
to
wait,
explain something.
declare.
But,
My bad.
yeah, so declare. Oops. Hopefully he lets
Do
us.
we just get damage?
Damage. Yeah.
Huh?
What damage? What? Yeah. What is he
Oh,
saying?
he's right. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. So we
Oh
get our
yeah.
dupe
So yeah.
effects, right?
Yeah, we do.
Um,
We could add a flip flop. That sounds good to me. Flip flop is good for trading with things.
I'm just trying to find it.
Yep.
Pass, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, he
Alright.
didn't say
Feeling
anything
good.
about the dupe search. I was supposed to just do that. That's just me being an unexperienced frog player because I thought it would miss timing, even though I guess it makes sense that it doesn't. Because it's just from the field, so it works even while it's equipped.
No, I gotcha.
That's cool. I've never. Have you ever experienced that dust tornado on your equipped mermaid
Yeah.
archer?
Yeah. I've been through all the scenarios. Okay.
So we
I think we don't
just
need to use the top.
normal
Yeah.
we just normal this and then we attack over
Yeah.
because it negates, right?
One small adjustment is you can normal summon the swap first to get rid of something from
Oh,
the deck.
extra frog summon. Yes.
Exactly. Yes.
Send so or send
Send the swap, I
Uni.
think.
I feel like Uni's really bad in this matchup, but yeah.
I think send the swap because we don't need it. And yeah,
Right.
okay. And then
Bounce to
we could
hand.
do it in any order now.
Oh wait,
Let's make sure we got a. Oh no, no.
I'm not allowed to
Yeah.
summon that. I'm not allowed to summon that. So just attack.
Yep. Perfect. Okay, we love it. Now we're really, really, really well set up. That's great.
It's gonna suck putting this back in his hand because he's gonna summon. But now we have armed hunters, so we're just gonna be attacking.
I just hope he doesn't full helm
Actually, we have
over our guy.
Caius. Like we have Caius. Like if he has, yeah, full helm. Can we put it? We put it back to hand.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a disaster. It would be okay, even if it died.
So just put it to hand.
And yeah, no effect. We don't. Oh. Fuck.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I wasn't. I was like, I don't see why not, but yeah, you're right. We still have summon swap next turn.
Yep.
Or just Caius, but oh, he has cat.
I just don't want to be forced to. Just yeah. Oh fuck. Okay, what's this?
It was main 2 cat, so this is fine. He's just gonna go into a 5.
Okay.
What?
I guess he has nothing left, right?
Chain disappearance. This is the first time this card's ever been used on me. All right. One thing we're gonna do before we talk about the deck, so those are 3 really good games. I actually had a lot of fun. Is we're gonna look at that replay from before because I want not this one that we just did, but the one where we lost because I'm just confused on what he was doing for some of this.
When we lost, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to use some.
I want to see the turn where we could have maybe killed. I want to see if there's a better line that we could have chosen, maybe.
Yeah, this hand is absolutely like just double recharge.
Can't believe the fucking crow. Also, by the way, had we gone for substitute here, we would have been insulated from the crow. But I was just not even thinking about crow at all in the main deck.
Crow main deck. You can't think of that game 1. That's fine. Like if you were against, if this was Jojo Sakari on the other side, you're like, okay, maybe I have to think about it. But like, you know. It's just not. Yeah. That's not what happens. I think this is also a critical play. Like I don't know if we were supposed to dad. Like, well, I guess he was always just gonna pop. Did he have another dart? Yeah, he's probably just gonna pop our back row. So sitting at the defense probably doesn't do anything. And he was always going to sack over. Yeah, this is better.
So many.
Never mind. This is fine.
Yeah, I think so. Specifically because we had so many normal summons in hand that we need a lot of life points in order to get all those normal summons into play. Basically,
he drew really well that turn. I'm not upset about losing to a like this close of a game to Twilight when they draw this well. Like he saw Dad all 3 games. Every game he saw Dad.
Yeah.
He didn't see JD at all, which is weird. You know, you usually see JD more than you see Dad, obviously, because it's 2 copies. But
yeah, I mean, every game always has a solution. I think not always, but I mean, there's normally something that you can do a little bit better, or there's something to be. Some ruling or something, you know, there's typically things that can be improved. So that's kind of fun.
I misplayed the hell out of that last game and we still managed to win barely. So
I'm not saying I play perfectly all the time, you know.
Yeah, I just said you're more used to the deck. Like I could probably help you on some sort of deck, but you obviously know so much more than I do on Frog.
I mean, I hope the viewers appreciate as well that that Sai was able to provide me even with a lot of plays that I was like, you know what, that's actually a pretty good line. Let's go with that, and it works. It was a really good line. So
Yeah, I mean, it's just like you were
that's what's helped me a lot.
encapsulated in thinking of plays, and I was like, the guy's 1800 life. Let's just kill him. Let's just end the game. That's my
Exactly.
combo brain. That's my combo brain thinking, where I'm
Totally.
just like most of the decks I play are combo oriented, like uh, like the Norler Gaia deck. I mean, that deck is peak, but most of the time you're not doing much thinking. You're just thinking, can I live another turn, or is this the turn I have to go in, or does my math add up? Do I have 8K here? Like that's a lot of the thinking that comes from the decks I
Mm.
play, but these decks are so much
Yeah, it's
like
like
harder, like decision making things, where it's like you can make this play, but it probably is going to come back to hurt you in a turn or two, like
hmm
stuff like that. Because like that turn where I did the flip flop effect, if I didn't do that, I was just killing the hamster next turn. Actually, maybe that's why his hamster was bad. Maybe he was about to summon something and he wanted me to keep the guy on field.
Oh damn! That actually okay. It
We're
worked
gonna
out in
find
the end.
out.
Actually,
I
you're
mean,
right.
we're not gonna find out, but like, I think because he would have still summoned a Raiko and a three. I think he ran out of targets. That's what I think. I think actually, well, no, because let's think about it. He was gonna have that level 4 hamster, and I think he had two Airbellums in deck, correct?
Yeah, I think you did.
So
Yeah.
he was gonna summon two Airbellums and then synchro with the cat, or the hamster rather, not the cat. Sync with the hamster. So
Let's pause
by
here, right?
misplaying, it actually helped us.
Let's
That's
pause on this second. So
oh wait
I
a
think this was a
second.
critical moment. I think what was the point at which he had two dark or three darks in the grave? I think that was like his only or his only win condition, right? Is when once he gets three darks.
That's after we attack into Snipe Hunter, I believe.
Okay, all right. I think that was probably the
Play
point
till
at which
then.
we lost this game
Yeah,
because like you can
we
see
weren't
right with
respecting
the
it
attack.
enough. But the crazy thing is, he would get that, and we'd still have a chance at winning. Like that was the insane part. Like we still had a chance at
Yeah,
winning
totally.
even after that, and that just shows the resiliency of this deck because you have bombs like
Yeah.
Diva, like Salvage, like I mean, just the frog package as a whole survives forever, right?
Mhm. Yeah,
But
I
that
agree.
just shows how long the deck can just survive. Um, that we're able to live
I
through
think
a dad.
yeah, I do think his play did hint at a dark arm, but I mean we weren't really super focusing, I guess. But
I would never guess that it was hinting at a dark arm. Honestly, I just it's something you do got to always keep in your mind when they have three darks. I would have
yeah,
never thought about it.
I just thought we were so far ahead that like we might as well play around it. But
Yeah, that's
that's
true.
me mostly in hindsight saying that because
And
whatever.
then it just sucks we drew Death Shoot. Like this always is like the scary part about like just having Death Shoot. Like we drew it, it was just a dead card, and every card he had was live, I guess, because he's gonna add
Yeah,
back Celestia here and Recharge. I mean, the fact that he just saw a Recharge all three games helps so much for him. Like you
it did.
sometimes the way you lose in Lightsworn is not by not seeing your boss monsters; it's by not seeing spells. Like you see your
hmm
boss monsters if you see your spells, so that's like the order of operations. And he saw
hmm
boss monsters into spells, so he got both of his win conditions going. Like, sure, he didn't have JD, but like that is probably just fine. I'd assumed like that is probably good. This one, at least we got like a pop, I guess. I don't know why he wouldn't just attack with
Yeah,
that. He could have
yeah.
got
At
a
least he
17
committed more
lower.
stuff.
All right, so let's think here. This after the salvage. This is where
Yeah,
the game shot was. I can't
and
even look at
also
my
for
extra.
any viewers, please let us know in the comments if there was a better line
Because
because there probably is.
my opinion is that we could just go Gashilnadon after this to go after attacking with Swat Frog into this, and then we kind of popped it if we did that though if I did that play right.
So
Um,
Gashilnadon, unfortunately, I was thinking Gashilnadon as well, but unfortunately, it was not available
yeah, it
because we
needs
just
the
didn't have
level
any
three.
trees left.
That is
Yeah,
a weird
we
restriction. I
draw.
don't know why that card has a
Yeah,
restriction.
well, it's because it's part of the Diva family. And to be just Diva, Summon, Gilman, make that. That's like how it's designed. Oh, did we click out by mistake?
No. I'm still on.
What
I'm
happened?
just looking at our deck to see how we
Oh,
might
okay.
do it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's normally just a level 3. Yeah, those two. Or, I mean, sometimes you steal a Kalut or you steal a Retiari or something and you make it with that. That can happen sometimes. Um,
I wonder.
but, okay.
Wait. I wonder if there was a play enemy controller
Mhm.
steal
Yeah,
steal wolf or steal
okay,
this. It doesn't matter.
okay.
Go Diva. We didn't have anything to summon off Diva, right? No, we had zero cards.
No,
So we just go steal. Then we have a level 4 on the field, and we can go into our
yeah,
extra deck to go.
okay. We don't have Urukizas. unfortunately. That would have been pretty good if we had it.
Yeah, Urquiza would have been good. Has Gothams ever came up?
Yeah, loads of times you steal a fortress, or you steal a
That
malicious
makes
edge, or
sense.
you
Yeah,
steal
that makes
power
sense.
tool dragon, or Urbellum. Those are the
Yeah,
four that
that
you can
makes
steal. That
sense.
are maybe
Okay,
700.
so what synchro could we have went into? So we would steal 6. We'd have 2, 3, 4, 8, 9 levels on board.
Okay, 9 levels.
We could go. We could go into Mistworm, then pitch this. That's only 3,500, so that line's not good. Let's think about the other
Hmm.
lines. Go into an 8,
There must be some.
attack over the wolf for 2,100 life points back. Maybe life points do something. Probably not.
Mm. I mean, if anything, it would be a Stardust, I think, because Stardust is at least position or like whatever. I don't know.
Well, yeah, well, we could have went. Oh
Or
my god,
Colossify Div.
I don't even know how I didn't think of it. Well, we only have one tuner, that's why. I was like, we
Was it?
could go Brio and then into Stardust after we pitch the to bounce the
Oh, I
dad.
wish. Yeah, it would have been so nice. But yeah,
We
too
just
bad
only
we've
if
gotten through everything.
we yeah we him having that soul release really like killed us, and the fact he chose the cards he did, like leaving both subs in the grave is just so strange. Like I don't know, banishing a diva instead of a sub
Yeah.
doesn't sound right to me. But
Hmm.
yeah, when he soul
I think it
released,
wanted- Yeah.
it helped him
Okay.
though. It let him like win the game because if we had two divas here,
Hmm.
we would have just like done a lot more. I think because we would have blocked one of those attacks with a scapegoat token, and then we could have summoned two divas, gone into any amount of like synchros, and it would have been easier.
Um, well, Diva can only summon from the deck, unfortunately, not from the hand.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter that much.
I am still convinced there's something. I'm really not seeing it, but I'm I mean, maybe the
Black
commenters can
Rose.
really help us
There
out.
was just a Black Rose play. Like maybe that was our best play.
Yeah,
But like
it
we
was a good
got all of
line.
the monsters gone anyway, right? Like I guess the Black Rose
Hmm.
play doesn't do anything extra. Um
What does it leave us with if we go Black Rose? Because that was my initial thought, but I think I
okay.
also wanted to just see if we could go for game.
So
So Black Rose trade
Black
the
Rose
Diva and the enemy together for his whole board, and we trade everything for everything. I guess that leaves us with 2 cards versus his top decks. It's not a bad scenario, but it's also more or less the same as where we left off. Yeah, with our Catastor and things, it was a bit better.
actually, what
So
if we're
yeah.
on no Herb Element has to be 4 cards.
Mm-hmm. Herbellum, 4 cards. Yeah. Okay. What other synchros could we possibly make? Not really a whole lot. I mean,
Wait, I
Brian
wonder
actually
if
works on that.
Armory Arm.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
listen to this.
Okay.
To Diva use 2 tokens. Econ for this. Equip Armory Arm. Attack into this for 700 plus. That's 2,800. That doesn't do anything, does
It's
it?
always 38 because with Armory Arm, you just count the attack of your current monster, and that's the damage you're doing in total. So 38 to the
Okay.
face. And
So
then
that would have been 38, and then that was that all our plays. We have swap for 48. Yeah.
well, Swap is attacking the Lila, I think.
Well, no,
I think the Lila's
we could
still.
have used our guy engraved to pop. Is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, that's true. You're right.
But so it'd be
Okay.
4,800.
Sorry,
We'd still
continue.
be 800 off.
Yeah, and then main phase 2, the Swap can bounce the Dark Arms, but it's still not really getting us there.
Yeah,
Not
we need
quite.
a way to game. I sir. Um, there was a line that gets us to 5K. Yeah, the problem is we just didn't have Goyo. Like Goyo was already in the grave. If we had Goyo, we would have had exact lethal. I think, but that's fine.
Okay.
The game. This isn't even what mattered. To be fair, like this play, we just didn't have game. Um, so it just came down to me pitching the allure instead of the recharge because I thought he would blind allure and maybe hit it right. But I should have just pitched the
Yes.
recharge because he has probably a higher chance of seeing a light sworn.
Honestly, I was going with the Allure as well, just because I think he was more likely to shock on it. But we could have done the math, I guess, and figure out like exact ratios and like I don't know, whatever. Like it was a lot of thought to be doing just for like one pitch that was random at the end of the day. So
Yeah, like we're not supposed to know that he just draws the next turn into well he draws
yeah.
honest, that doesn't matter. We chain our card,
Uh-huh.
and then yeah he draws wolf, and then
I mean, he's definitely
yeah.
favored here.
And
That's
then he
only because the
draws
top deck
this. Look at
director.
this. He draws charge to get Lumina. Like charge to get Lumina is just
Oh
crazy.
my god.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You kind of
I
just
mean, we
you drew
almost had
well.
him.
It's fine to it's fine to lose against
Yeah.
high roll decks when they draw well. I think like it's not it's like Twilight is a high rolly deck, so I'm fine losing in that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
2-1's
And
good
I think
though.
really the key moment here was just not playing around the dark arms. I would have just done that
Yeah, that was
to be
actually probably
absolutely
the
safe.
biggest point. That was probably the
So
biggest
yeah,
point. That was probably the biggest
what were you
point of the
saying?
game. Not playing around the dark arm. I think that's what got us in the end.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah. I hopefully that I think that really does even that game. What are you saying? You're breaking up.
No, I wasn't talking. I was just listening. I was
Oh,
just
sorry. Okay. I was just saying that that even that game, even though we lost and everything, I think it was still a pretty good showcase of all the synergies and how all the pieces can come together to create combos and get you thinking and make sure that you try and make it reach 8,000.
if I was gonna
And
say
we
one
tried.
thing about this
We
deck,
almost got there.
I was gonna say one thing about this deck is I have three words:
Mhm.
resiliency, bombs, and non-bricking. I don't think it's like really
Uh,
possible to brick with this deck very
your
hard.
audio is breaking up.
Oh, it is. I'm sorry. I think it might be you. I feel like I don't know if I'm lagging or not, but um,
Could you say that again?
I think three words about the deck: resiliency, not bricking, and the bombs that you have. There's a lot of bombs, like really strong cards. That's what I think the three ways to talk about this deck. I also really like the side deck. It's really cool. I think the side deck's really cool. I'm really glad we got to use the shiny black sea.
Yeah, the side deck is very experimental.
This card against
Hmm.
Vayu might
Yeah,
be the
there's some cool
future.
cards we got.
This might be the future against Vayu, especially in decks like Frogs that
Okay.
can pitch it off of a discard trap.
Yeah, yeah. Because you get to like if they summon the armed wing, for example, you can chain Raigeki Break, discarding the shiny C, and then banish it chain link 2 in the same chain, which is an interesting ruling you don't really know, but there you go. Now you know.
Really? Because it
And
discards its cost, right?
another
So
thing
it's
is
still in the
the one.
summoning window. Is that why it is?
Yeah. And like we were saying about consecrated light, you can summon it like 1 for 1 randomly whenever you need to. Same for shiny C. If you have a substitute already, you can summon the
Whoa,
shiny
you're
C
cutting out a little bit.
and distribute for substitute. You, oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're better now. It's just
Um,
like sometimes you start getting robot-y. I think
yeah, it was
we
happening with
played
you as well.
some yeah. I think you might have been we might have both been lagging. Maybe it's Discord, but I think we showed everything
Yeah,
we could show
totally.
about this deck. We even
Totally.
got every card in the side deck out except for the consecrated this and
Yeah,
yeah we did every card but these
we
two.
did actually.
We saw every other card. I don't know
Hmm.
if we did MST, but that doesn't matter. Everyone knows what that does.
Nah, that's good. That is very
Yeah,
good.
yeah, it was a fun video. If you have anywhere you want to plug, say where they can check you out or anything, or you just want to end this here.
Yeah, I got a YouTube channel. I'll eventually be posting stuff on the YouTube channel. I don't have a promised date for that, but yeah, you can look for that. Just Roundup,
It
Edison,
will
YouTube.
be
You'll probably find it.
it'll be featured
And
in the description and in the title. So
perfect. Yeah, that sounds good. And apart from that, you can talk to me on Discord if you have any more questions about the deck. You know where to find me.
he's really good at frogs,
I'll probably be
guys.
in the comment section as well. Yeah.
I'm glad you helped me. You made me think of new ways to play frogs because like I said, I'm more modern format frogs based where frogs play a completely different style. There's no really like there's not as much thought process to it. It's more so can we do this
Hmm.
combo this game or can we do this combo? In older formats, it's like how are we setting up our next 4 turns type of thing. And it's a lot to
Yeah.
think about, but it's really cool. And it's why it's so strong in Edison. It's why it's a part of the big three. This deck isn't a part of the big three, but it has certain things that regular frogs could never do. Like 3 Alloy, we had two a turn, or we had that one duel where we popped Alloy twice against the X Saber player. There's nothing he can do to
It was
stop
wild.
that. There's nothing he can
Nope.
do. It's
Nothing.
super duper strong.
Broken.
Well, I hope y'all
Actually, have a
enjoyed.
check on my
Oh, what were you gonna say?
check on my profile on my if you go to search profile viewer. I actually want to, or actually rankings. Rankings is even better. Let's see what rank I am right now with this deck. I'm
You've been
curious if
just
it's
playing
4 or
this.
5. Yeah, if you go to the rankings, um, just for the sake of pure vanity.
All right, he's flexing a little bit here, guys. Frogman 123, is
Exactly,
that you?
flexing. Where are we?
Are you Frogman? Oh no, never mind. You're six. I thought you're Frogman 123.
Oh
uh,
no, no, no.
Frogman 123 is ahead of you.
Imagine that if I had
Okay,
both.
so you've
Um,
also two win rate as well. That's cool because you see some people with not as good a win rate. Oh, this guy's crazy. Whoever escaper he is, this guy wins
oh,
three
there's
out
people
for
with way
every
better
four
win
he
rates for
plays.
sure. I mean, the thing about my win rate is I like to play like random decks on the ladder, like Cloudians or Dinosaurs or something.
Oh, you're
Sometimes.
gonna, dude, you gotta show me your creations because let me show you a couple of mine. See, so he is good,
Yeah.
guys. It's not all he talks about the deck a lot. He does play it too. All right, well, this is. Oh, I'm showing y'all the future. Let me go back to his deck. But
Yeah. Let's go back to
thank
the deck.
Rognak for coming on. It was a blast playing with him. He's too good at this game, and I hope y'all check out his channel. And we're gonna have a collab in the future. It's gonna be something way cooler than Diva Frog, right?
Well, it could be anything at all.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. This deck's really cool. I had a lot of fun, and I hope y'all check him out. I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow with a daily upload. Goodbye.